Warning, the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. We are live.
Scandal.
Welcome to Forest of Flesh, episode 103. We're playing some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition for you guys, and we've got some news. So we had folks make some saves after last session, so that I knew which way to prep this session. For the most part, they did not do well. There was 2 saves per player, and 2 players succeeded on one of those saves. Everything else was failed. But we'll get to that. When we get to the thing and I say, this is where we bring up your saves, those of you watching will know what we're talking about. A couple other things, I guess, just general announcements. You can jump in the Discord. It's free. It's public. You can see funny we got new art coming out made by Midjourney for a lot of the stuffs on the show too. That's getting posted in some of the public channels, I think. And there's also memes for the Broken Show. The Chaos. You can jump in and join the Chaos and post your memes and see the memes. And if you're watching on YouTube, it's in the link in the description below.
You can get a pretty good play-by-play of the episodes too with them.
You do, like, the Chaos channel during Broken is just like a summary of what happened that episode, basically, in meme form. Yeah, so you can jump in there. It's free. You can check it out. You can also become a member at the Patreon if you want to support the channel. For $2, I think it is, you can see all the uncensored versions of all the shows. So no bleeps, no edits, no intros, just straight as it happened live. You can see all that stuff over at patreon.com, Ramblinman TV. So, how's everybody doing this week? You guys doing all right?
Tired. I agree.
Tired. I totally understand. I've gotten like 4 hours of sleep the last 3 nights in a row.
Rambling.
Nice.
I've been busy playing with Midjourney, okay? And prepping this session. So like actually technically prepping the next several sessions. You'll understand. You'll get it.
Or will we?
So
we're gonna be like that scene with Matt Mercer where he just holds up the page and just
You guys want to see my DMs with Midjourney bot because it's a mile long. It's just been nuts. I get it. I'm very tired too. I hope we have some fun today though. Let's go around, have everyone introduce their character, tell us what's going on with them, what's going on in the story right now, that kind of stuff. We'll start with you, Ferdy. How's it going?
Good. We've been just moving stuff. But with regards to my character, I play Abe and Flo. They somewhat helped Myrkrið kill a Tianchi of Justice. They did the fatal blow. Yeah.
Yeah, you got.
We need to have a count.
You did.
You've gotten 2 now.
Yeah.
Tianchi teleported too far. Good thing. It's not too far for my. What spell did I use? It was a level 1 magic missile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept teleporting up in the air because he's Tianchi of Justice, and as we know, justice reigns from above.
Okay.
Cannot confirm. No.
Nor deny.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, Ferdy. Up next, we got Mori. Mori, how's it going? How's life? How's things?
Well, I learned speed is key to evading customers.
What?
Bruh.
Not that kind
That
of
was a
speed,
bruh.
but- Oh, 100%.
Yeah, you probably got a sensor,
Bruh.
right?
Oh, I'm sure.
But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Lucero's feeling a little bit good today. They got to use some magic, and it didn't get used to beat the dog. So.
Yeah, I think you did get one or two. Somebody got a team shot in. I remember it happening like once.
It was Quartz.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, not you this time. Fair enough, Lucero. Fair enough.
Yeah. If we count the two previous episodes, I beat the dog, apologized, bought the dog treats, and then helped the dog.
Okay. Right on. Well, we'll get to. I'll be asking you guys how you feel about killing a TN.
The dog.
In a second. Yeah, I guess the dog too. I mean,
The dog.
is he good boy? Does he like belly rubs?
No,
no.
no.
He don't like head scritches, that's for sure.
All right. Well, thank you, Maury. Up next, we got Kyo. Kyo, how's it going?
Okay. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning, so I am tired. But I play Quartz, and Quartz is very happy because she just went on a shopping spree.
Good.
She got a whole lot of items, being a devil follower and being very into materialism. She's a happy girl.
Capitalism.
Right on.
Also, she's a little worried that we killed what we killed, but
Don't think too hard about it.
She is following the alliance that was just made, and the Bodhisattva blessed that alliance. So she's trying to
That is
make
indeed
sure
the case.
that we follow through on that.
All right. That's a very fair point. I see Myrkrið making your rolls. Don't worry about him. He's healing you guys. He's
Not
did
for
it
long.
to GM so they can't see.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if the audience. I guess the audience can.
I'm sure
see.
the audience can probably see.
Yeah.
No, they
No?
actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not popular. It's fine. I shouldn't have said anything.
That's fine.
Dun, dun,
It's not
dun.
a secret.
Well, thank you, Kyo.
Secret healing.
Up next,
You're making them secret.
we have Wolfrin.
I just don't want to spam the chat that way. Yeah. I'm playing Myrkrið. I did the 3 a.m. thing last week, so this week I'm fresh. Fresh for whatever fresh hell Ramblinman has devised. The shopping was boring for Myrkrið.
I mean,
It was very fun for
definitely.
Wolf, but it was boring for Myrkrið. And so kind of maybe that was partially why as soon as there was a potential enemy in front of him, he went for it.
Yeah.
And Wolfrin was fully expecting to get smacked down, but the party actually helped, and we killed a pretty powerful foe.
Yes. Just so you guys know, Solars are really strong angels. I think the strongest actual angel in any of the
I
typical
think the strongest.
monster
So
manuals.
you're saying we're gonna win?
Don't tempt him.
It's a CR 21 creature, which is it's either just off the top of my head, it's either the same CR or 1 CR less than the Elderbrain Dragon.
Right.
But the Elderbrain Dragon is
Bruh.
for its CR. Just Just so we know, like the CR doesn't matter on the Elder Braid Dragon. It might as well not have one, or it just be like 40, or something.
But yeah, Myrkrið. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, man.
I was just gonna say, but Myrkrið got, I think, the way I flavored it, an anklet that will help him be stealthier, and a stick.
A stick.
Immovable
A stick for the dog.
Good job. I'm imagining you walking between like two fence posts that are closer together, and you don't realize that the stick keeps.
And the worst part would be if the fence post like accidentally pushes the button. And that is even worse.
Playing a werewolf.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Immobile wolf.
Thank you, Wolfrin. Up
He's
next,
a werewolf.
we got. Speaking of good boys, I guess we've got Zach, who's playing Candor. How's it going, Zach?
Hi. I was up until 5 o'clock this morning trying to fix my computer. Still an hour and a half from 2-ish hours ago, still trying to fix my computer. It's now mostly fixed.
I'm sorry you're having tech issues. That sounds terrible.
Yes, it was.
Well, I hope it's up and running and it's working good for you now.
Currently running. About as much as I can say.
A lot of faith in that currently.
Yeah. For the next few minutes, at least. Hopefully.
Yep.
All right. Well, yeah. So how?
Oh yeah, Candor's doing good too.
Okay. How does Candor feel about the situation with the Solar?
Dog.
Oh, I think I mentioned it last time, but this is Myrkrid's like, no. This is the last straw. Or about to be.
Yeah.
Good thing you got the jug. You got a water spray. Dead dog.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You teach him the drop it command or something.
Leave it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
This geyser him every time he doesn't do it.
good job killing the Solar. So how are I know Keo got into a little bit, but how is everybody feeling about killing an angel?
Sounds fun.
No regrets.
No
He
regrets.
tried to kill us first.
Exactly.
No,
Did
he
kill
didn't.
or
collateral
He actually
damage.
didn't though. Like he
Did collateral
he did.
He was going to.
False news.
It's fake news, but yes.
False news.
He was casting commune with his deity, and then you attacked
We didn't know
him.
that.
Which would have led to our deaths.
It's not one
Obviously.
of my arcanas, Tianchi, so Luce doesn't care.
I have no vision. Oh, never mind. I see. I was in the wrong area.
Okay. What'd you say, Maury, about not caring? What would you say?
Said it's not one of my arcanas, Tianchi, so I don't care.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's very
To those.
Nurnum of you. Interesting. All right. Well, I guess we'll just jump right back into it, right where we left off. You guys have come out of the shop. You fought the guy. You killed him.
Murder.
What are you all doing?
I think Myrkrið actually speaks up as he walks towards the fallen corpse. He says, "Well done."
Well,
You know, if you say anything else, I'm going to stab you.
I was about to say I think we need to have a bit of a talk.
well, if that Tianchi was supposed to teleport and leave us, we could have reported and asked for allies to attack us. So I had to kill it.
That's not what I'm talking about. And Luce looks at Mir.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's looking around. He seems a little bit puzzled.
Myrkrið, dear, we don't solve all our problems with violence. You know we can talk it out first. We didn't have to kill him.
His head cocks slightly and he says, "That's not been my experience here so far."
Well, I guess we should be glad that you didn't attack us on sight when you first met us.
I
But
think
not
that may have
ev-
been more of a accident and not a feature.
But remember, not everything's out to get us. There are just as many allies than there are enemies.
How do you define allies?
People who would try to help. People who you could use later when you need them. Connections.
Yeah, he gets a little bit of a lip curl showing the bared teeth, but he says, "All of you have attacked me so far. But I know the intention wasn't there. This one," and he kicks the body, "it would have come to blows eventually. We just got the jump on him."
Yes, sorry. When you are in the middle of a fight and you're directly in front of the enemy, there may be some accidental friendly fire. I apologize.
Yeah, Myrkrið nods at it. Doesn't seem to bug him too much.
Quartz is gonna go over to Myrkrið and hand him the other half of the sending stone that she just got. In honor of our new alliance, keep this just in case you need to contact me and we get separated. Just touch it and it should connect to this stone as she holds up the other one, and you can talk with me through it.
Yeah, Myrkrið looks at it for a minute, and he does seem kind of like, this is an odd thing. But he says, "Thank you. All of you have taken the first real step towards alliance."
No problem. Remember, we are your allies. So we should all be on the same page when a threat emerges. But like I said, we don't have to kill everything we see. Anyways, on that note, Candor, where are we going?
I assume over this way.
Should we dispose of the statue first?
Oh, did this thing turn into a statue?
Turned into gold.
The angel, yeah, he turned into gold when he died.
Oh, did he? Oh.
Myrkrið was looking forward to chicken
that.
wings.
If you rip one off while he's changing, you probably could. Still, it probably wouldn't.
Can I try?
Yeah. Make
Cool.
a attack roll, I guess.
Attack roll? Okay.
If you're using your claws, or you can do like an athletics check.
I'll go for attack roll. Oops, that was to GM.
That's fine. It's a 31. Roll damage.
31.
Okay.
20.
Okay, so you start ripping into this thing. With like
I just want to take like one whole wing off right from the joint on the back.
yeah, you can do that. It's fine. Tear the wing off. The body's slowly turning to gold, starting with like the tips of the feet and the tips of the fingers. And it's spreading through the body. You grab the wing and tear it off before it makes its way up to the wings.
So we can see that it's turning.
Yeah.
Is this normal?
It
Well,
would
things don't really die around here, so no idea.
it would look very similar to what happened to Serafina.
Can I do a religion check to see if I know if it's normal?
Sure. Is it a 21 or a 25?
21.
You've heard of Tianxi falling in battle and turning into gold. When they die. It's related to a rumor that they were constructed, that they were like built, as opposed to like being born and living as in the world for X number of lifetimes. They were created in heaven by somebody. You're not sure who. Like the name of the person who first made them is probably like lost.
Well, it's normal, but only for beings like these. They're called Tianxi, and some say they're created, not born. So they're probably going back to their original state.
So Myrkrið will look up at Civil or at Candor. How did you introduce yourself? Are you Civil or are you Candor?
Candor.
I don't think he's ever
Candor,
introduced
okay.
himself as Civil.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Well, no,
that's-
yeah, I
I just
have.
always see Civil first and I say Civil. Myrkrið looks up at Candor and says, "So we didn't even take a life."
I don't think that's how that works.
You had
Well,
no problem killing and selling the others.
Yeah, but we'd already killed them.
And now he's
And those
dead.
are obviously corrupted and going to kill us.
Oh, that's a good point. Has this thing already completely turned or can I dig into its insides?
I mean, it's up to you. Are you wanting to dig into its insides before it turns, while it's turning?
Before it turns. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
How
I just want to
fast
get to a
does it
part
turn?
that hasn't turned yet. Yeah.
Okay.
How fast does it turn?
It probably, I mean, it might take like a minute or two tops.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But this is quick paced conversation. I don't think it's been like a minute since you tore the wing off. It had just been killed, presumably, when you tore the wing off.
Yeah, I'm killing 5 every round and trying to take it somewhat slow because I assume it's happening fast.
But yeah, you can like start ripping open a part of its torso or something. Like,
Yeah, it's straight into the belly section specifically.
Okay.
Just try to rip it open and see what's inside. See if there's bugs.
no, there's a lot of organs. Like you rip the skin open, there's guts and like the typical stuff you'd expect to find. Now they're large, they're very big. He's a very big dude. Bigger
Right.
than a person should be. Certainly. However, yeah, you just find a bunch of blood and like guts and organ. However,
Only a single organ.
what do you do you keep just digging away in there, or like what are you doing?
No, I think he was mostly looking to see if we'd see bugs. Whichever
Is it-
organ seems like the most accessible, like the gallbladder or something, he'll tear that out and start eating it.
Is it like one big hole, or did you just like tear it in half?
Kind of. I was thinking like just digging the claws in and opening up a hole, not necessarily like pulling anything off or.
Also, do the organs start to turn to gold as well?
That's what I was about to get. I was kind of about to get to that. I imagine you're doing it like a wolf might disembowel its prey once it's taken down. Okay. So as the gold that's making its way across the creature's body makes it to the torso where you've ripped it open, the organs don't transform to gold only. I mean, they do. They turn to goldish in color. They also start turning into things like gears, like pieces of machinery, basically golden machinery. Like you see like gears, hoses, maybe where the intestine would be made out of like some kind of gold foil. Where if the heart's still there, what organ did you say you eat?
Liver.
Just whichever. I wasn't in the heart area, so I assume it was just kidney or something that would be accessible from where I tore in.
Yeah, the thing you're
Easily
eating,
accessible.
the thing you're eating doesn't change to gold. Like it stays in its organ state, whatever it is. It stays meat. But the parts still in contact with the body turn to like pieces of machinery and stuff like that. The blood remains, like blood that's already spilled on it. It remains there.
Oh, it doesn't turn into like oil.
No. Yeah. So that's basically the gist of what happens. And once it works its way through the whole body is basically a gold statue with these bits of like clockwork machinery and hoses leaking out of a torn open chassis.
Party.
So we're not just leaving this here, right?
Do you have anywhere to put it?
Well, we can take it with us wherever we're going. I still don't know.
I mean,
How far is it that we're going?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Do I need to help you guys out here?
Do we need to rest first? Because I don't know about you, but we've been gone. We've been in one fight right after the other.
We have indeed, yes.
Do we want to rest?
I mean, if we're going to rest, then I can take this thing apart.
Myrkrið shrugs.
Lucero, thoughts?
I've gone through quite some spells. But, I mean, if we want to continue pushing...
Sorry, random question first. Is it Abe right now, or is it Flo?
It's their changeling form.
Oh, okay.
So yes.
Should we refer? How should we refer to the changeling form, or should we refer to them as like both Abe and Flo? Or
They just consider themselves the divine ones, or the diviner. They never really. Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind referring to you as diviner or diviners if you want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't think you've told us in character though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the question?
What do you think? Keep going
Rest.
or rest?
I think we should keep going. But Myrkrið, it seems that you took evidence of the thing that we did.
Oh yeah. I mean, the wing is just like held in a hand. I assume it's a big wing.
Yeah, we might even get it's a big white wing, right? Like it's probably several feet. His wingspan's probably like got to be like pushing 10 feet, 12 feet, something like that. So it's probably like a 7-foot long wing.
Okay.
Yeah, we might get a shot of it that sort of echoes the shot we had earlier of Nurnum holding the severed wing. Only it's like day instead of night. It's well lit instead of really dark, and the wing's white instead of black.
Yeah, very different.
But like similar angle, you know.
Myrkrið just starts to pluck the feathers from it and is like dropping them as he's pulling them. And he says, "Just a snack for the road. I'm ready."
I think we should move.
So, I guess we're going then. And are we all okay to bring this, not to leave the evidence behind?
I mean, we can. I just need, 10 minutes to take it apart.
Well, how about this? And Quartz starts to use her animating performance to animate it into a dancing item.
Can you animate a larger than normal object?
Large or smaller,
It's only
non-magical
large.
item.
Yeah. Okay, is it being worn or carried? Animate item uses dancing item stat block. So, okay, so you've got this animated dancing angel statue.
Golden
That's
angel.
That's
Yeah.
Weeping angel?
yeah.
It's just got a hole for working on it. That's all.
But it's gold, right?
Yeah, it's gold. Yeah.
Solidified
Yeah, I assume
to
it's
gold.
fully changed by now.
Sorry, what would you say, Keo?
It's solidified to gold, right? So,
Yeah.
So she like goes up to it, like it's large, right? So she controls it, so it like lifts up its hand and like carries Quartz to its shoulder, and then just floats with Quartz on its back. And she goes, "All right, well, I'm ready to go whenever you guys are."
This thing's gonna murder us in our sleep.
I'm gonna give you control of the corpse.
Goodness.
And you can just move it around with you if you want.
Okay.
Perhaps I should take the lead in case more foes lie ahead.
Wonderful idea when you're about to die.
His flesh is knitted together. He looks pretty close to like decent again. It's
A
like
likely
knitting
story.
before your eyes.
How do you do that?
Just a trait of my people.
Oh, speaking
Something
of,
H?
What'd you say?
what
Just
did you
asked
say?
if it was something they could teach.
No, but I can't pass it.
Speaking of a trait of your people, I'm assuming we'd want to stay a little stealthier now that we've killed some holy objects. Would you guys want to help with that? Just gather around. Lucero, please come closer. And when everyone's close enough, she casts Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Nice.
So I think we're ready.
Are we checking? This is out of character. Are we checking this area over here now?
Um,
I mean, I would check it.
Whatever you
Okay,
guys
if we
think.
don't.
Quartz is just following everyone else's lead because she does not know where we're going.
Well, we're gonna check all the closed doors, I think. I open this door.
You should be able to see in there.
I
right?
can now. Yeah,
I think the audience can't.
I walk in.
Let me figure out how to fix that for them.
I'm assuming the statue can't go through the door.
Correct, but there's no roof on it,
Yeah,
so
so we'll fly over.
yeah, it could just fly over.
But I
There's
can't
also
get
squeezing rules.
Oh, there we go.
Vision. Save. Boom. Okay, there. Now the audience can see.
Are there barrels in front of the door?
Okay. So, yeah, there's barrels and bags. You either can just like push them out of the way, like some of the barrels are stacked on top of each other, or you could just like climb over them.
Myrkrið will walk up and like just shake one that's on top. Does it feel like there's something in it, or are they light?
Yeah, there's something in there.
Oh.
If
I'll
you
push him out of the way.
Yeah, okay. If you step through like under the the ceiling that runs kind of above briefly, like where the door is, so like basically, yeah, like this whole section would have like a ceiling until you get to like this square where the barrels are.
Okay.
And look through, you can just see like storage containers, boxes, crates. There's a couple torches lit in the area. And there's some like cracks in the wall. Like there's a crack in the wall over here that you could see through, back out to the area you were just standing in. But yeah, that's basically what you see over here is just a bunch of like storage crates. They are covered with dust. Some of them look newer than others. But it's just like there's like even like a little cart here, and just a lot of storage containers, sacks, and crates and barrels. Kind of like, and some of them match each other but don't match others. Like, it's kind of almost like somebody's been stockpiling stuff here. Is kind of what it looks like over time.
Are there signs of people having been here recently?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. 9.
It's hard to
I'll
say.
make one as well.
Yeah, you can.
It's hard to say from up in the air.
I'd like to look too. Can I assist Candor?
Sure. You can help Candor. That'll give him advantage.
25.
25. Are you stepping in, Candor? Are you gonna?
Oh yeah.
Enter the area. All right. So the dust that's on some of these containers, especially the ones at like the bottom of some of the piles, like where a bunch of them are stacked up, is also on like the door itself, the handle, the ground, and it mostly just looks like nobody's walked in this area for quite some time.
Okay.
Versus like the area just outside this room, especially the bridge, there wasn't really any dust buildup on it. There's no hand marks on any of the crates, like a place where somebody might have grabbed it and moved it, and like left a smear in the dust or something. But some of the crates are just a little bit newer and either don't have as much dust on them or have none. There's no like signs that someone's been hanging out here, like discarded clothing or like recent supplies, like opened food or any kind of like campfire or anything like that set up. There's no tracks. The door you opened was very worn, and actually kind of difficult to open. Like the handle caught, like it seemed like a door that hadn't been used for some time, like years, minimum. Yeah, you don't see any activity of like people being in this place recently.
So, Candor, dear, do you really think it's a good idea to be investigating this area right after we kill the Tianchi? Don't you think people are going to come, find us? Shouldn't we get away from here as far as possible?
I mean, if we're going to be running from here, it was best to have as many supplies as possible.
I guess supplies are good, but I don't know if we want to add stealing to our list of things we have against judgment.
I'm not saying
Justice.
you have to take anything here. I'm just saying that it was a good thing to check.
All right, well, I guess go for it. I'm not here to stop you. I'm only here to support.
Well, I've checked. I'm good.
Can I take a sniff of the area, Sam?
Yeah. Make a perception check. You have advantage, right?
For sniffing. Any scents stick out?
You pick up
dust.
Yeah, you definitely pick up the scent of dust and stuff. You also pick up the scent of like a lot of, it's like a metallic scent. Actually smells a lot like that body does now. Not like before it turned. But it's all over the place in here. It's gold. It's a scent of gold. It's coming from all the containers.
Okay. Myrkrið will say, "We don't need to run. Together, we can take on anything." And he's going to go over and just rip the lid off of one of the barrels and like look inside.
Yeah, you rip the lid off. It's filled with gold and platinum coins. Like you just.
Do you want all of this to trade? He's just immediately showing it to the others.
What did you say?
Do you want all of this to trade?
Most likely not.
I mean, if
just
you want
throws
to trade,
the lid back on and starts to leave.
If you want to trade, we have a giant statue of gold.
Again.
I think it's fair to say you might also pick up the scent of maybe some like leathers.
Leathers?
Yeah, like various things, like different supplies.
So it's not just gold.
It's not just gold. Platinum, metals, maybe even a little bit of steel or iron.
I don't know what Myrkrið would do with that information. It's not very materialistic. And they weren't interested in the first barrel, so he might just like, oh, they don't want this stuff.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, we could take everything here, but that would be a lot to take, and yeah. We don't necessarily need all of this. So yeah, I guess we will we'll move on.
All right. No need to roll in the magic item table or anything. All right.
Well, no, one of us doesn't want to steal anything, so
You guys just murdered an angel. You're like...
And it's the devil of all. Like, the devil doesn't want to steal stuff?
yeah. Certainly seems that way.
Oh, she's more interested in saving her hide, considering we just killed the Tianqi.
Yeah, it's probably... You're right, though. Like, there's probably...
For the record. Go on.
Let the record show. The devil was the one that said no to things.
I was just going to say, for the record,
Anyways,
whenever
let's
it's
find
mentioned
this
that you guys are scared of possible retribution, Myrkrið seems like, nah.
I think this one goes where we're supposed to be going.
No, actually, it dead ends at a brick wall. Like, it's just a little cubby hole.
Can I make a religion check to see if Quartz would know what would happen when a Tianqi dies? How heaven would respond?
We in trouble. That's how heaven responds.
But like, how exactly? Like, what's the first line of defense? Like,
There's no one left to punish us.
So, make a religion roll. Okay. There's definitely other things heaven could send. The best sort of comparison I can make is this solar of justice is like an individual cop showing up to a reported crime 911 call, right?
right.
And like, let's say bad guy, like he radios it in or whatever, right? Like, hey, I'm at the house, like about to go knock on the door, right? I'll check in 30 seconds, whatever. I don't know what cops do. I'm not a cop. And then he gets to the door, bad guy gets the better of him and takes him out, right? What do you think is going to happen in that situation? Are they
Nothing. He gets a medal.
Are they gonna like send a bunch more? Maybe with armed better, maybe like with a SWAT vehicle or like tear gas grenades.
Right.
Yeah.
It's concerning that the other people aren't like more worried that we just killed one.
It's not even just that like more angels are on the table. There's other things that heaven you can use. Like they have more than just angels at their disposal.
And do they have like a would they know right away if one person dies?
Ooh, it's hard to say.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
It's hard to say whether they would innately know that someone's died. I mean, almost certainly Justice, are like the Arcana, already knows.
Right.
Like, you're in their domain. They probably know everything that happens here.
But there's a lot going on.
There is kind of chaos going on in heaven. That is true. So it's possible like any backup might be too busy or like distracted. But Justice might be one of the ones of the Arcana that focuses a lot on like military might, similar to the Tower, right? So
Right.
they might have a lot more where that came from, so to speak.
Yeah, so Quartz is definitely like on edge, probably telling the team that we should probably get away as far away from here as possible. She like recognizes that there's like treasure to be had and things to do, but I think she definitely prioritizes her safety above treasure. But she doesn't know where we're going, so that's why she's expecting people to lead.
Myrkrið will lead the way if he's pointed.
Well, this is a brick wall, so
I think it's
Same
up
there.
the stairs, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the edge of the map at the top of the stairs, there's like a big golden double door. Yeah.
I suspect we go there.
All right. I need you guys to if you're gonna do that, I need you to get into like a marching order.
Oh, also, about how long would you say has passed since we first came to the far bridge on the left, when we first encountered the other two creatures?
Well, I imagine you took quite a bit of time in the shop finding all the things you wanted. So probably at least an hour.
Myrkrið changes back to his other form.
Okay. Let me grab your token off the title screen. If I can navigate to it. Here we go. Copy. Jump back over here. Paste. Oh, why is he giant? There you go.
Thank you. He'll still try to lead the way.
Okay. Is this the Candor?
Need to get in line.
Get in line.
Sorry, I'm having problems.
Oh, okay. I can move for you if you want. Do you know you want to go at the back of the line, middle, second, front? What?
I guess I've been nominated second.
All right.
There's a space for you.
All right. So you guys
Cool.
walk
If I
up.
die, I blame all of you.
Yeah.
You can stay here if you want.
No, that's fine.
He's really good at blame us when judgment comes, Colin.
Justice?
Judgment.
Either. They go hand in hand. All right. So you guys walk up and we see you like put a hand on the door. It's a big golden gate.
Oh, it's a door.
Gated door. Yeah, I mean it's a huge double door. It's like
Okay.
the entrance to like a giant keep, or maybe like a security wall for like a big fortress city. That's kind of what it would look like. A giant door.
Am I able to push it open?
I mean, you should be okay. Make a strength or athletics check. I mean, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Lucero would break their place in line to help too.
Oh, ignore the
Never
10.
mind.
I thought we were going to do stealth, so I had pass without trace. This is 25.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think 25's enough. I mean, it's heavy. Maybe you have to put use both arms and kind of lean and push against it, but it creaks open. Here's where things get weird. So here's where that save comes into play. The saves we made between sessions. What we see, the audience, we don't get to see necessarily what the characters see. Okay. We see you push the door open, but we're looking at the angle like from the door. And so we're like seeing your face as you like push the door open. And we see you all like looking at us, the camera, but you're like looking into the doorway. And then we see this look on your faces for like a split second. It's kind of like, it's not really like shock or anything like that. It's almost like some of you kind of smile. Maybe some of your eyes go wide in wonder and kind of like amazement. And that's when everything fades to black.
Game over. We did it.
Yeah, we don't see anything of what you see. We just see this look on your face for like a split second. And then maybe we see like if anyone has like a weapon readied, like a just in case, ready to swing. Maybe their arm goes slack. They don't necessarily drop the weapon, but like their hand goes slack and all the tension kind of goes out of their body. They go just straight to like a relaxed stance. Yeah, and it fades to black. Let me do a thing while I start getting ready for this next bit. The next thing that happens, I will say, probably back. You guys remember stepping out of the shop, and that's the last thing you probably remember. Like you remember leaving.
Oh no!
Do you remember leaving?
We don't remember killing the Tianchi?
No, because it was a relatively quick fight.
Okay.
You don't remember killing the Tianchi. You don't remember. You remember being in the store and shopping, and then like going to leave, and then just blackness. The next thing you know, you have this, like you're just in darkness, like black all around you. You can't feel your limbs or like your eyes or anything. Like you just have this sense of like floating in darkness. Almost like a sensory deprivation tank might feel. And you all hear a voice.
Don't like this.
Why? It is so strange to find such bright little lights discarded here. This is a place of forgotten things, little lights. Are you lost? No. No, you've learned something. Something that was meant to stay forgotten. I must admit, yet it is too tempting to consume it. Not to fret, little lights. I will not forget you. But I cannot send you home, little lights. Perhaps a nudge in the right direction. Maybe she can help you.
Some of you might know who that is.
Yes, the forgotten one.
So you hear this voice.
Looking up his name.
Yeah. He had many epithets. You hear this voice kind of echoing all around you, from you. Then you feel yourself laying on the ground, like stone beneath you. You feel like time has passed, but you're not certain how much, almost like waking up. But you're sort of like disoriented. Like you feel like maybe you've forgotten something, like you were doing something, you can't remember what it was. It's almost kind of dream-like feeling, like a dream where you're like, have you ever had that dream where
Did I fall off the statue?
Sorry? What, Keo? Keo?
He asked if he would fall off the statue. I think he was writing it.
No, because you succeeded on the con save, technically, so you wouldn't fall off the statue.
Oh,
we lost
his
Keo.
internet cut out or something.
You there? Keo?
Oh, we heard that.
Yeah.
Keo? Uh-oh.
Mic problems, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm assuming mic problems. We can't hear you, Keo, if you're there.
I hear tapping, but I haven't heard a voice.
It might not be Mike because we haven't heard Ferdy in a bit too.
I'm here.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Ferdy's here.
I'm in
Is Keo okay, Ferdy? Do we need to maybe like cut to break for a second?
Sorry, I don't know what happened. I cut off. I didn't hear anything past you're on the ground, on the floor.
You asked something about the statue.
I was wondering if I was still on the statue or I was on the floor, and then I heard nothing else afterwards.
Okay. You didn't technically like fall off of the statue when that thing happened. However, when you're starting to come to, you're not on it. Like you're just laying on stone, like a stone ground.
Okay.
Okay. Also, as you like starting to come to and you're blinking your eyes, trying to open your eyes, you're looking down, you're probably seeing like black stone. There's like your eyes are kind of blurry and everything takes a second to kind of come into focus. And the air is acrid and thick. It kind of like burns to breathe. There's this sort of like gold light to the area. Can I get vision perception checks from everybody, please?
Sure.
thing closed.
You're fine.
Same. Just perception.
Yeah.
It's loading. Oh, can you just roll for me, Ramblin'?
Sure. Give me a second. Let me grab your sheet. Your sheet's not loading for some reason. Or it's taking a minute. There it
I think
goes.
that's the problem that he was having too.
There it goes. All right. Perception. Boom. Okay.
I'm not the only one with single digits.
All right. So, diviners and Lucero. Everything's blurry. There's a bright light, but you're having a hard time waking up, and you just can't focus on your vision right now. Quartz, Myrkrið, Candor, do you have advantage?
No.
Okay. Candor, you see dark stone beneath you and like a bright floating light, that and like the people you were just with, like laying on the ground, kind of around this light. You're on one side of it.
Okay.
Quartz, Quartz and Myrkrið. When you start to come to, you're looking around. You see you're like all laid out on black stone, like in a circle around this hovering light in the air. This hovering like golden light. Looking around, it's like you're in a canyon. There's also like streaks of gold running through the ground in some places that are like radiating a little bit of light. Myrkrið, as you like look up, you see all that. The golden streaks in the ground are kind of starting to fade, like the light coming from them is starting to leave. But this giant like strip or like pillar of light floating in the air kind of stays. It doesn't fade at all. The other thing you notice, Myrkrið, is the pack, like everyone's pack on their side, like where they keep their valuables and stuff, is also like you can see a little bit of light coming out of it, but it's also fading. Like it's also like just for like a split second you can see it as you like look up and check, like look around in a wild frenzy kind of. You just notice that for a split second, but it fades quick and it's gone. None of you have stood up yet, but you hear voices coming from a few feet away. You hear you hear a woman say, actually, what languages do you all speak? Let's go over that first. Diviners, what languages do you speak?
Common, Dwarven, let me see. Elven. Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Okay. Candor?
That's it.
Candor, what languages?
Sorry, looking for it.
Okay, I thought we lost you.
Infernal, Thieves' Cant, Common.
Okay. Myrkrið, what languages do you speak?
Common, Undercommon, Elvish, and Qualith.
Quartz?
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Primordial.
Okay. Lucero?
Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Okay. Quartz and Candor. You understand parts of what they're saying. it's almost like a mix between abyssal and infernal. And so you get the majority of what they're saying. And so like you hear a woman say, to everyone else it just sounds like gibberish. You hear a woman say something about what do you think is with the bodies around it? And then you hear like another probably a boy's voice say not our concern, focus on the vein, cursed. And yeah, that's when you all start to like get up off of the ground.
I'd like to stay on the ground.
Okay, that's when you all like are coming to and able to look around. This, I'll take you over to the screen that you're on. It looks something like this. Let me, it's a very big map, so you're down in the bottom right if you're having trouble finding things. That is not what I meant to do. Let me grab a audience view thing. So I can make sure that the audience can see.
I'm blind. I don't know if I'm supposed to be. But
do you have dark vision?
every time. Yeah.
How are you?
It's
I literally
something
just
about changing tokens breaks it.
I'd literally just copied your token though. Like it's literally what I did. I don't understand.
All I see is my token, but it makes sense because I have no dark vision.
Yeah, at
Okay.
least you see your token.
Okay, Myrkrið, let me.
You don't see your token?
You have vision.
No,
Okay,
I'm
you have,
just saying.
you have night vision out to 0 feet for some reason. What's your? It's 60 feet, right?
60. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Does that fix? Does that fix you?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Myrkrid's body doesn't get up, but the back splits open and the large woven form erupts from the back and like leaps to its feet.
Oh god.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna
That was
do.
a very short stay in the elven form.
There is some light in this area, so let me just.
I think my vision is also broken.
Okay, give me 1 second, and I'll check your vision here.
These are cool.
Out to here. Let me. Okay. Audience can see a little bit. I'm gonna make that a little bit brighter, I think. Just a tad. Let me do. That and. Okay. I might even turn on Explorer mode, maybe. It's,
So Myrkrith got a pretty good look when he woke up, right? One of the better looks around.
yeah.
Taking stock of the situation. Could I, would you allow me to, like, having seen the others and where they are and then the voices, can I kind of leap forward and put myself in between?
Between your friends
Wait.
and these guys?
Yeah, well, these guys and these guys. I don't know if we're friends yet, but
Wait, real quick before you do anything. You said time has passed, right?
Yeah.
Has it been enough time for a long rest?
No, you get no
or a short rest.
you get no benefits of any kind of rest. No.
Fair.
I tried.
It was a good try. But you have not rested.
Do we know how
Actually,
long
never mind. I
actual
take that
time
back.
has
I will
passed?
not do that.
You can't remember how much time has passed.
Okay. Do the things that recharge once a day recharge?
No.
Okay. Less than 24 hours then.
It has been less than 24 hours.
I
Okay.
take it back.
You don't move.
I don't leap forward. I do transform. I don't leap forward because the thing where Myrkrið was starting to like these people, he forgot about it. So yeah.
Oh.
He doesn't care anymore.
Yeah.
Quartz will stand up.
Okay. As you start to move, you see these people kind of at the edge of your vision. They're looking at the light in the center of you that's like floating off the ground. And as you start to move, they kind of start a bit and take a step back. Let me show you what they look like. This is the woman.
Ooh.
And this is the shorter male boy's voice that you were hearing.
Oh, cool. I fit right in.
Those are really cool.
It's made with Midjourney.
Really cool.
Is that boy holding a gun?
Yes. Some kind of firearm.
Well,
it's glowing. Like there's something wedged in the tip of it that is like emitting, like glowing. It's a crude gun. I mean, it's probably not like a sci-fi. It looks a little bit sci-fi in the picture, but it's probably a bit cruder than that. Yeah. Okay. So you guys start to move. They start and like take a step back. Almost a bit like into the darkness where they're
three of us move.
Cool.
Harder to see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because you're
Candor
like
didn't move.
Yeah. You've been very particular about how you're not moving.
Quartz will say in abyssal because she's heard them speak some sort of abyssal infernal language. Before she moves, stop. We mean no harm. Where are we?
Yeah, there's a pause. And they kind of like look at each other. And the one holding the gun like nods. And this one says in abyssal, you lost? You don't look like you're from here.
Candor, is the link still on?
I think has it been greater than, I think, 8 hours?
Yeah, it was 8 that you rolled.
For what now?
My telepathic
link?
link?
Yeah, I think your link's probably still up.
Okay, well, we're slowly getting towards how long it's been.
Quartz is gonna quickly tell him to tell Myrkrið to stand down.
I'm gonna message you. You know you can talk to him, right?
Oh, I thought we had to talk to you to talk to him.
No,
think we have
but
to
you can
relay
like
through
vocalize
Candor.
to him.
Yeah, but I wanted to do the mind link.
Like
Anyways.
that's mostly just my character giving you shit because he also, messages your thing to Myrkrið.
And so in abyssal, she's gonna say, "Yes, we don't know how we got here. At least I don't. What are your names?"
The woman says, names. You can call me Cursed, stranger. Cursed Deception. This is hands stained with blood. And the short one with the gun kind of grins. And she says, were you attacked by someone looking for the vein.
Well, my name is Quartz. We might have been attacked by someone, but not exactly sure. We didn't see a face. Vein, you say? Not particularly. We weren't particularly looking for this area. We don't even know where we are. And then
Yeah.
she's going to say out loud in common, unless any of you guys know where we are. And she looks to the group.
Yeah, you start talking in
Myrkrið sniff.
common with your friends. She turns towards the other one and they start talking in their abyssal infernal language. What are you guys doing?
Lying very
watching
still.
She's saying something like, they seem confused. They're not here for the vein. They don't know where they are. The other one is like, tell them. Maybe they'll let us take it. They won't try to stop us. Not if they're not here for it. And she kind of nods and is like, fair enough, basically. She says, you find yourself in the valley. The valley.
No, we exist in the valley of the shadow of death.
She says, it's the valley of pained perfection. It's a dangerous place, strangers. What? You said you don't know how you got here. Is that right?
That's
Is this in
correct.
common now?
No,
Sorry.
they're talking in abyssal infernal.
Still,
So-
okay. Just making
Yeah.
sure.
So most of you don't understand them.
I'm translating for them as best I can.
She turns towards the small one and she makes a motion with her hand near her head. You can make an insight check if you want to try to figure out what it is. Oh no, we lost somebody. Ferdy this time?
Pretty.
It's Freddy
We
that
keep
time, yeah.
losing people.
My
And that
head's
might be
been chopped
spotty.
off.
If it has anything to do with
Certainly seems
language,
like
I automatically fail.
It's a hand motion. So that she's doing.
Okay.
So she's basically like putting her she's like putting her hand up to the side of her head and pointing a finger at her head and turning it around in a circle.
Oh, we're crazy. Got it.
Yeah. That's what she's doing.
Myrkrið
Yeah.
gets that.
I feel
The-
like that's pretty universal.
Yeah, the short one nods and kind of chuckles. And she says, we can help you find your way back to the city, strangers. But we're here for the vein. You aren't going to try to stop us from taking it, are you?
Few questions. What is this vein? And what city are you talking about?
They kind of laugh. She points towards the light floating in the center of all of you. So now that you're like fully conscious and you're like up, some of you are up and talking and stuff. The area that you're in, all it's like black rock. There's you can kind of see like maybe for some of you it's like 15, 20 feet away. You're in like a enclosed like ridge or like valley basically. The way to walk out of the valley is the direction that these two people are standing. Like you don't see rocks blocking them if they were to go backwards. But it's like high ridges on all sides around you. The everything's kind of black and got this sort of like grayish, almost like colorless tone to it, except for the light, the golden light floating in between all of you, and the gold streaks on the ground are gold, but they're not emitting light anymore. Like even the people that you're looking at, like they have these sort of colorful, bright pictures. But you almost get a sense of there's color there, but it's almost like this sense of like a lack of color or like a lack of life, like something missing that you can't quite put your finger on, both looking at them and the scenery around you. That's there for you. Like looking at each other, you can kind of see it. Like you all look very much in color. So does the light. So does the gold in the ground. It's kind of hard to put your finger on it, but that's just something that would stand out. Like this place looks very different than what you're used to.
Is this a cave? Or is there like a sky above us?
Looking up, you don't see a cave ceiling. You just see black. Make a perception check. You do see like off on one side of the quote unquote sky. There's like a distant kind of like light in the sky, like very distant. It almost gives off no light. And it's hard to tell if it's like a pale green or like a pale blue or maybe just a gray kind of color. But it's something that's like floating in the sky. It's either so far away or it's so small or just so dim that it just doesn't really, like the light almost just doesn't even reach the ground.
There's no way to tell if we're still in heaven, correct?
Well, I mean, there's no way to like lick your finger and stick it up to the wind and be like, this is definitely heaven. This is definitely not heaven. Like, unless you have something that would.
Well, I don't know. There's like a specific atmosphere, like, I don't know, like feeling the air kind of deal.
Feeling of the fountain.
Yeah.
You don't see the light of the fountain in the sky. Like, that is that you can see that from pretty much anywhere in heaven. The other thing is like the air is like smoky and sulfury and acrid. It almost burns to breathe here. Whereas like even in the roughest parts of heaven, like it, as somebody who lives in heaven, it's not hostile to you. Now that for you, Myrkrið, that's a little bit different. Like you did experience some hostility from the environment at first, but yeah, this place is not at all like that. You have this sense of dread, like something is very wrong, but you don't know what it is.
Do I get that same sense?
Probably
not.
If we are where we think we are, I don't think he would.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Like something for you, it's just more like something is kind of off. Like it's not necessarily like something is wrong. It's just like something's kind of off about this place. So what was the last thing said? I know they were like, we can help you find the city. You were like, what city and what vein, I think, and she pointed at the light.
Yeah, what is the vein and what city?
She points at she's pointing at the light cylinder floating in between all of you. and she says, we farm the veins. And she's like pointing at the light. She kind of enunciates the word veins. And she says, what city, huh? It's strange. She says, only one we know of is the city of the damned.
Can I make a history check to know what? Oh no, I can't understand her language.
I feel like that's where you
Cander's
wanted to end last
In
session.
translating for us.
Yeah, this is where I wanted to end last session, basically.
Yeah, Candor is translating. So
Can I
Yes.
make a
Okay.
history check?
History check, sure.
History
Is there
check,
any reason I
mystery
should even
check.
try.
Or would another check work?
You could try Wolfrin, but you'd have to like crit.
No, I'm good then.
Would another check work? You can roll whatever check you like, and what I tell you is going to be depending on what you rolled. Like what skill you used. You might get different information with like Arcana or religion versus like history or whatever, right? Okay.
Everybody's doing that, so I'll see what this does. Nope.
Okay. 26 Arcana. All right. 18 history.
That checks.
Okay. Okay, Lucero. You've heard of someone making a reference to the void, like evil demon creatures and stuff. And it was like another wizard you knew, or somebody maybe you trained with a long time ago. And they referenced a city called the City of the Damned.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, beans.
Quartz. I don't think you'd recognize it. Not with an 18. And that was the two highest rolls.
Do I get anything with a 13?
No, unfortunately.
Sounds ominous.
Candor, obviously they do look
Look how little I got with a 26.
They might look a little like you. Like you might notice that, like the horns and stuff. However, their
Names.
their names are very different. They're they
I think-
almost
I think he was there. I think she was saying like they're similar.
I mean, I guess they kind of are, sort of.
The way they name themselves.
Yeah. But their names are very negative sounding, right? Like Cursed Deception and a Hand Stained with Blood. Like these are not like typically good names. They also like look a bit more demonic than you do, right? Like I don't know. I feel like Candor's, I could be wrong, right? But I feel like Candor isn't like frightening to look at. Whereas like looking at them, she's really pretty, but it's almost like a scary kind of pretty. Whereas this one is like basically it's the stuff of nightmares, right? They're a lot more scary to look at than you are. And you'd also notice that sort of like almost that colorlessness feeling I was describing earlier. Candor, you'd also have that same feeling where like even like looking at your hands set against the backdrop of this place, like your hands look out of place.
Oh, I see. I see what's going on here.
So yeah, so basically she's like, she points at the light. She explains that that's the vein. She mentions the city of the damned. And some two of you, or I guess one of you, recognizes it. Kind of.
You say you farm these veins? Farm them for what?
She says, what do you mean? You don't know?
Assume we don't know anything about this place.
She says, it's the light. We take it.
For what?
It has many uses. We sell. Keep some if we need it.
Okay. What uses?
She kind of like furrows her brow, like she's trying to search for a way to explain it. She says, well, for me, fuels magic. Takes away pain, but can also play tricks on the mind. Make you think things that you otherwise wouldn't. She says, some lose themselves in its use. Can't stop. It can cure wounds as well, I suppose. Very valuable.
Can I insight check to see if any of that was a cursed deception?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, racist.
Never give your strategy away in your name.
Yeah. Okay. So so you do insight check 26. It's definitely a success. So she's saying it in a way where it's like everybody knows this.
Baby's first fountain lesson.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like everybody knows this. How do you fine, I'll humor you and pretend you don't know and explain to you how like this very basic thing works.
Yes, the sky is blue. Yeah. Sure, you don't know what blue
But
is.
she is telling the truth. Now, she's also looking for a way to try to manipulate you, maybe. Like she does have that air of like, how can I squeeze the most lemon juice out of this lemon or whatever, right?
While they're talking, Lucy's gonna sit up.
Through the link, Quartz is gonna ask the group, or Candor, what they think we should do. Because Quartz thinks that if this is this valuable, we may try to leverage it.
Well, the question is, where in the world are we? And I do possibly mean that.
Myrkrið says, we kill them or we go around them. We shouldn't wait.
Fighting isn't the solution to everything.
Yes, Myrkrið. We don't know if they're part of an organization who would come after us if we kill them right away. We don't know anything about this place.
Look, you should ask where the nearest district is, and then we can just get out of here. After maybe, finding out what we need to sell this thing. Or if they know where the where we are in the world. What continent, place, there.
Plane. Starting with plane might be important.
So you said that you would show us the city if we let you have this vein. What would you do if we didn't let you have this vein?
Not quite the question I wanted to ask, but all right.
That is a very interesting question.
The short one points its gun at you. Like it was kind of relaxed with its gun facing the ground. It points the gun at you. The woman that's doing the talking like holds up a hand like, no, hold on. And she says, you don't want to do that, stranger. There's no need for a fight. We have friends close by, though.
Insight.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Where'd it go? There it is. 30.
Okay. So it's almost like a half truth. Like
They have friends. They're not nearby.
Or there are people nearby and they're not friends.
Ooh,
Or
that could also be the case.
Or like they're not really a threat. Like possibly like there's friends nearby, but they're not really a threat. Like they couldn't really help.
They're a gang of street orphans.
Oh,
She says
not the children.
She says they'll wonder what's happened. Maybe come running. We traveled a long way to find this vein, and if you are as lost as you say you are, it could be very difficult to find your way back to the city on your own.
Well, I'm not suggesting we keep this vein to ourselves. If it's as valuable as you say it is, how about splitting it 50-50? Our group and your group.
She turns towards the small one and she says, first they don't know what it is. Now they're saying they want to split it. And the short one says, look, cursed, I've got a whole swarm on me. Just say the word. I'll bury one in each of them. And she's like, no. Wait. She says, she turns back to you and she goes, do you have any of the equipment to store it? and the one with the gun kind of makes a face. Insight check if you want to see what that face means. The face is like, oh, you're not really considering like splitting it with them, are you? Like, come on.
Can I try to insight them real quick to see if I try to cast a spell if they'll shoot me?
Read the mood, see if there's tension.
Yeah, sure.
Because I have tongues.
Yeah, you just can't understand them. Like, you have to cast a spell.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have tongues, dear.
18. So I would say the one with the weapon is like watching your hands. Like, he's also looking at your friends, like just itching to pull the trigger. It looks like just looking for a reason.
He's a mini Myrkrið.
The one who's doing the talking, she seems very controlled. She seems like she's capable of danger, maybe even more so than the other one, but she's trying to play nice.
Luce is going to like turn and talk to Candor. Can you see if they're okay with me using a spell to communicate with them?
Are you talking to me with your voice?
Still on the ground?
Yes.
You're a dick. I am playing dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I will do the Quartz.
No, I mean,
didn't
you can
realize
still
you've been
do
playing
that.
dead
It's
this
just
whole
I'm
time.
not going to respond.
All right. Then I do it to Quartz.
Quick, mourn me.
Luce gives you the bird as they're talking to Quartz.
my friend here wanted to cast a spell to be able to understand you and communicate with you. Would that be okay?
The one with the gun kind of like twitches a bit, like points it at Lucero, and you kind of hear like a sound of jingling metal. You might also, if your passive is like above like a 15, you also hear like a
It'd be like everyone.
like a squirming kind of whining sound coming from the weapon they're holding, like almost like there's something in it that's very eager to get out, like when it jostles.
Luce is like holding their hands up the entire time.
She says, that one is going to cast something. And the little one goes, okay, should I shoot it? And she goes, no. They're saying it's something passive. I'll keep my attention on it. If it's dangerous, I'll steal it. And
It's not dangerous.
Yeah, you can hear her saying that. And she says, all right, go ahead, no sudden movements.
Oh, this is great because it's only verbal and material. I'm going to take out a small clay ball of a ziggurat. And it is tongues, which is 3rd level. Oh no.
Doesn't your museum
I'm gonna get
spark and stuff?
Yeah. I'm gonna get shot. But I pass, so at least now I get to understand when they shoot me.
Yeah, like she's holding up a hand to the other one who's kind of like glancing, like we're watching from her hand from peripheral vision, like she's paying attention to you while you're casting, and we see the lights spark up and like their faces illuminate and their eyes squint at the reaction to the light coming from you. but she keeps her hand held
Like the
up, and nobody shoots you. Like you can cast the spell.
The first thing is just like, don't shoot, 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 it's just my apparatus. And like everybody can understand them.
Everybody.
Well, now that's done. To answer your question, equipment. We actually have the same equipment that you have.
Oh, Mori, are you casting this on yourself? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay, so I think it's just you. So you can understand them, and they can understand. Anybody who hears you can understand you. I think that's the way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Mir and Candor and Quartz can all understand her, but also they can. But that's what I'm saying. Like they're all
okay.
they're just
Yeah.
like, don't shoot, don't shoot.
She can
it's
understand
just my
everyone, and
apparatus."
everyone can understand her, but that's it.
I got confused. I thought you were letting them, like Candor, understand the two, or I'm sorry, Myrkrið and them understand these two people too.
No.
No, unfortunately,
It's only
I don't think
only
there's...
one target thing, I believe.
Yeah. I was kind of confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Luce is still just like sitting on the floor.
So yeah, you cast the spell, and the woman who you couldn't understand before goes, "Interesting spell. I don't know that one."
It's called tongues.
She nods, and she says, "Do you think you can teach it?"
If we have time. Maybe for trade.
She kind of nods slightly, and she says, "So, do any of you have the equipment to harvest the vein? Yes or no?"
Well, if you show us your equipment, I'll show you ours.
Pinky.
She she reaches into her, like, she's wearing like dark leather robes. She reaches into her robe and she pulls out a device. It's about the size of like a large grenade, but it's got metal on the bottom and the top, and like the center is like glass. And there's the metal on the top and bottom is like a dark, either like a dark charcoal gray or like black metal, with some gears on it. It's also got some like runes inscribed in it, in like white etching. And she holds it up, and she says, she kind of like jostles it back and forth, like, "Huh? You got any of these?"
Quartz is gonna take out her new bag of holding, put her hand in it, and now that she's seen the equipment, she's just gonna make one.
All right, right on. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask if my museum could work like that.
So you channel
And then she
magic.
pulls it out of the bag.
Create one non-magical item of your choice.
Yeah. She assumes it's not magical. I mean, if it is magical, then she's just gonna be like, "Oh, look, this is the same thing."
Yeah, the runes
But
inscribed on it.
non-magical.
Yeah, she's like,
It's just non-magical.
yeah, she. Let's see if she can tell. Let's see if she can see the runes from here.
Well, it'll be the same like runes. It just won't probably not have the magic.
Oh yeah, that's fair. All right.
They won't work.
So she goes.
They don't know that.
She goes, "How do you not know what a vein is and still have the equipment on you?"
Quartz is prepped for everything.
Yes, what she said. He said, sorry.
She says, "Is this a rival business venture you all have? Are you trying to
No, we're
Oh
not.
no,
trying
we've
to
stepped into
steal.
acquisitions.
We're not trying to steal from you. We probably just. I found this while we were here.
Unconscious.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, that's a believable story.
Terribly believable.
Let's see how she does on insight. 19. She goes. She actually, I think she doesn't say anything. She doesn't bring attention to it. She says, all right. This is a very rich vein, it looks like. You aren't hunters yourselves, but you want to split it. The short one rolls their eyes, and she says, I think we can do that. Do you have someone to offload it to?
Like I said, we are not a rival business, so we actually do not.
She grins, and she says, good, maybe we can help you with that when we get back to the city.
Maybe you can.
She gestures to the hovering light, and she like starts to take a step forward, and she says, may we?
Yes, go ahead.
And she,
Quartz steps back and like makes sure, and she like stares at Myrkrið and like whispers to him like, "Don't do anything.
Just don't do anything.
Don't do anything."
I did transform when we woke up.
oh, you change back? Okay. I'll grab your doohickey.
Eat the whole-
But I guess if they're telling me not to, he's like crouched and ready, but he's not doing anything yet. I'm holding an action.
While she's doing that, Luce is going to like get to their feet and brush off the dust and step away. Give them some space.
All right.
I'm staying right here.
You're
Just-
playing dead.
Do not move.
Just pretending to be a corpse.
Have they had any reaction to
Maybe
Myrkrið
I
and,
am.
like weirdness that he is?
No. They don't seem bothered
Okay.
by you or anything. Like,
You also haven't done anything besides growl, though.
but
Right.
you're in wolf boy form now, right?
Yeah, I
Wolf
have
boy.
been since we like woke up.
Okay. Let me just swap those out then real quick. Okay.
I feel like
He woke up and went angry mode.
Wolf boy
there are
form.
elements here that Myrkrið recognizes. Not necessarily exactly like his setup, but similar.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. It's a little bit more, it's definitely more at home for you than heaven was, I would think.
Yeah, actually.
All right, so they start to approach. They're going straight towards the light. She'll approach to here. This one will approach to here. As they get closer to it, they almost seem like fixated on it. Like you, as the closer they get to the light, the less and less attention they pay to the rest of you. And when they get near it, they pull out these contraptions, and they open one end of it, like they unscrew it and take the end off, and they hold the end in their hand. And she gestures to you like, aren't you going to do the, like, aren't you going to take your thing out?
Also kinky.
like, all right, we're doing this. Are you going to take your half, or like, what are you guys doing? You're just standing there.
Quartz is gonna wait. You can go first. There's plenty to go around.
The little one's already doing it. So he like chants a word, and then you see like a long tendril of light starting to pour out of this column that's like floating in the air, and just like pouring into the like jar that he's holding like water. When
he says the word, does it activate the jar, or does it activate something in the column?
The runes on the jar like light up when he chants the word, and the light from once they light up, the light from the column just starts pouring into it like water. She kind of like turns and makes a face at him for a second, and then she does the same thing. She chants the same word, and then we see like light pouring out of the thing into her jar too. The jar like fills up with light until it's full, and then they both like chant another word. The light stops. You can tell that there's less of it in the air, and they cap their devices, like they put the end back on it and they twist it, and there's like a click, and the runes light up again, and then she like stuffs it in her robe or her pack or whatever. They do. The little one does the same thing, and they start patting their sides down looking for another jar, until they pull out. They both probably have at least one more, I would think. And she gestures to you again. She says, "Well, now or never. Looks like it's almost tapped."
This is what happens when you bluff like this.
Right.
Quartz is gonna do exactly what they did, and when it doesn't work, she's just gonna be like, "Oh, this must be defective. We did just find it after all. Maybe it was broken, left behind."
The woman you were talking to, she kind of like smirks a little bit, and she says, "Oh, that's too bad. More for us then." And then she does the same thing. She chants the word, and light starts pouring into the jars, until it's gone. Oops, what did I just do? But these there. Where's our? That
I am. Yeah.
You're still on the screen.
Darkness.
Yeah, it's just dark.
I'm blind.
It's just darkness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, what? We have dark vision.
You should be able to see.
I don't.
Nope, I can't see.
That is weird. That's weird. You should be able to see with dark vision.
Nope, can't see.
When I give my token, let's see. Now can you see? So
Nope.
I can.
Let me
I just-
refresh.
Let me make sure your token has dark vision. Oh, you don't have dark vision. How do you not have dark vision on your token? 60
I
feet-
told you I didn't have dark vision earlier.
I guess I never got around to fixing that. Sorry. I do remember being.
You haven't been able to see anything this whole time, or what?
No, I've been able to see things, but there was a light source.
Yeah, there was a light
okay,
source. Yeah. So now Lucero can't see, right?
I don't have dark vision.
But that
though.
that makes sense. Yeah.
No.
You have the
But
goggles.
Luce is going to.
Oh, yeah, you
Don't
just
have
bought 'em.
goggles.
Oh, you didn't buy
No.
the goggles? Oh.
I got the bag of holding instead. But Luce is going to take out their warhammer, and it gives me dim light in a 5-foot radius.
Okay. It's better than nothing. Night vision, 5 feet, dim. All right. Does anybody else not have dark vision? Everybody else is good?
Abe Flo.
Mm-hmm.
I have goggles of night.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have eyes.
You
You
have
naturally don't. Oh, night vision.
eyes.
Before I forget, could I have taken a sniff at some point, maybe when they got closer, just to see what they smell like?
Yeah, make a perception check with advantage.
They smell like the bad place.
28.
The clothes are, you can smell the hide on the clothes they're wearing. Some strange animal you don't recognize that it was made from. You other than that, they kind of smell, I guess they smell slightly like sulfur. And sort of like kind of like a slight burning acridness to it. They also smell like stone. They have been on the road for a while, so you might smell some body odor. They aren't they don't smell like corpses. They don't smell like rot, if that's what you're looking for.
No, not necessarily. I'm just kind of taking in their scent and remembering it.
Yeah, you can do that.
Getting ready to track them.
I'm looking to see if they got anything interesting in their inventory that you might.
We'll search the bodies later.
Bad.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think
bad
that they
dog.
really do. I just got some basic stuff. You would probably notice that they don't have gold on them. Like you don't smell
No
any
smell of gold.
Yeah, you don't smell
What
any
do
gold.
they have instead?
Did the light have a smell, or is it just light? It's like energy.
Smelled like the fountain.
Yeah, the light did have a smell. It smelled like the best thing you've ever smelled. Like, what would that be for you? Like, what would be the best scent that either is like gives you like a deep feeling of nostalgia or just like happiness?
Oh, like
Probably
Amaranthia.
kind of like lichen.
Okay, yeah, it would probably smell like that, and almost like that, but like tied to a specific memory that meant a lot to you. It's not something you've lost or anything. It's just like it brings up, like it instantly takes you back to like someplace when things were good and you were like happy, at least for you. That's what it smelled like, but it's gone now. As soon as the lights goes out, there's a sort of pause in the darkness for a moment. And then you hear something shuffling, like clicking from the rocks around the canyon, like around the little valley that you're in. You hear like rocks starting to slide down the edges of the canyon, like rubble kind of sound. And the little one, Hands, says, "We've got company, cursed. Damn this valley." And some creatures emerge from the ground nearby. Let's see here. Boom. And boom. Okay, so the creatures look like kind of familiar to you guys, I would think. They're much bigger, though. These guys.
Oh,
Uh,
joy!
I love it.
Can you share it again? I accidentally clicked the screen right when you did it.
Sure, here.
Ooh,
Fail.
that looks cool.
And I need y'all to roll some initiatives here. Let me.
Okay, so I've been holding an action since like he woke up. Is there any chance I could? Now, admittedly, I was definitely holding it at this guy. So if not, that's okay. But could I
Where did-
take my action?
Oh,
What was the trigger for the action?
Aggressive behavior.
All right, so
I was going to run at him to close the distance.
well, you can't move as part of a held action.
No, held action dash.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could do that to any one of these creatures if you like. Only ones
Which
that
one showed up first?
Here, I'll roll a D5 and I'll go from top left and I'll go around clockwise.
oh wait, I didn't have my thing. Dang.
Yeah, wait until it
He
well
doesn't have the thing up.
4. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4.
wow, that
Bottom
one.
bottom right.
Okay, I
I
just rush
actually
at
rolled
him.
a good initiative for once.
However, I do feel
Oh,
like
you
I
will
have to
keep that.
make you
It's good.
stick to that initiative. I feel like
Yeah.
I kind of have to. But here, let me.
Oh wow, it
No,
worked
it's
somehow.
fine.
I kept it.
Oh,
There it
and you
is.
got rid of it.
Well, I
Thank you.
had to clear the turn. I had to clear the turn orders. You'll be able to change it to 5, like whatever you roll. You'll be able to change it to 5. But I had to.
Why
clear
did you have to clear it?
Because the last battle, we're still on there. Oh,
It
I guess
only had me and Mori on there.
not for me.
No. His will show other stuff. His shows all the maps. Ours only shows this current map.
All right, let me roll for cursed deception. Boom. And hands stained with blood. Boom. And these guys.
Oh, no.
Boom.
I don't know where anything is.
Sending.
Blind.
And the so you just hear the noise, Lucero, of these things. You can't even see them because you can only see 5
No.
feet.
That worked out well.
Well, it's like if you go in the turn order, it'll highlight people's boxes. So I was like, oh great, I can at least like, I wouldn't like metagame it or
You can
anything,
hear
but it's
them.
like, oh, I could like like see where the other players and stuff are. No.
Well,
Do I just need to roll again and change it? I guess.
yeah, please.
Yeah.
You can hear the noise that they make as they kind of like erupt from the ground in the side of these canyons, though. So, you can still like fire stuff at them, but because you're blind, if you can't see them, you have disadvantage. And some spells require you to be able to see the target, obviously.
Right. Do these smell like gold, or is it like bronze or brass or something?
They smell like gold.
Or Electrum.
Gold. Okay.
Nordic
That's what I
brass.
figured.
Yeah, they smell just like those little tiny beetles that you guys were finding. Okay, do we got everybody on here? Do I need to put okay. I guess Candor actually did better than Abe and Flo.
I have a better modifier, but it doesn't matter because it's a nat 1.
We're also laying down.
All right.
Yeah, you're playing dead.
So maybe you're convincing enough for the beetles. We will see.
I mean, I lose the turn, so yeah.
Oh, you miss the whole first turn when you roll one on initiative?
I thought that's what
Huh?
happened when you roll a nat 1.
No.
I've never heard of that.
We've never done that.
Not in our
Okay,
game.
that's
I like
okay.
I like the idea though. I do like it.
I don't.
Well, I mean, you get an extra turn when you roll when you
Don't
roll a
give
20.
him the
So,
idea.
No. That also doesn't.
I don't think we do that either.
oh, well, that is usually how. Okay, that's weird.
My games have never done that.
Yeah.
We do have like surprise rounds though, where if like you get the jump on somebody, you get an extra
Yes.
turn. Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm remembering. I don't know.
Let me
That
find
that's
us
that would perfectly describe that if that's what you're talking about.
Maybe I have no idea.
battle music. That's fine. All right. So, Lucero, you're the first to react. You can hear things emerging from the caverns or from the ground and the stone nearby. You hear the one with the gun be like, "We've got company. Arm up," or whatever I said a minute ago. I can't remember. What do you do?
I do have extra attack, so I can do 2 cantrips in one thing. I can link it if you want me to.
Sure, yeah.
I don't think you can do
that
2
one?
cantrips.
Specifically, this one can.
You can
Yeah.
attack twice
Yeah.
instead of
Wizard.
once whenever you take the attack
Blade.
action.
Oh wait, no.
Lead
No, you
singer.
can only
Place
do
of
one
one of
attack and one
those
cantrip.
attacks. 1 cantrip, 1
Oh.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
One of your
my idea was to pick up 2 rocks and cast 2 lights, but I can still just do 1
Okay.
and toss it out over here. But
All right, 1 second. Let me grab a rock from my PNG database. My ultra high
I do
tech.
need to make an Arcana check.
My that's on the player view. Let's not do it on the player view. Audience doesn't need to see my PNG high tech PNG database of searching.
But I do
search-
need
it's
to
called
roll
searching for
Arcana
image
because
files.
I have to use my Mesium.
Okay, let's use this thingy. This is our rock.
How do you not know light?
How much
It's
light?
not one of my prepared spells.
How much light does the rock have? What's the
20 feet dim.
20 foot of dim light? Okay.
The- No, it's 20 feet bright, 20 foot dim. So it's
Okay.
40 feet total.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay.
Gotcha.
Sweet. Even better.
About to say, I swear that went out further.
Yeah.
I can see. So you hear Lucero be like, I can see. Ah, shit.
Yeah, so you pick up the rock, you light it up in your hand. You're going to throw it over here? Is that right? Where over here?
That's fine.
Right there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, you light this rock up in your hand, you throw it back where the other light was, and you all see the 2 tieflings that were just standing in the center there. They squint and like shield their eyes, and the light lands next to them for a second. Maybe the small one kind of hisses slightly.
Is her light... Sorry. Is Lucero okay?
Lucero is gender neutral.
Okay. So is Lucero's light like brighter than the original orb was?
I don't think it would be.
I could check if I didn't delete the light source already. I think it is brighter. I think the original light was only dim light. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to... Yeah, okay.
It might have had a bigger radius, but I think it was only emitting dim light.
But Luce has made a point not to correct any characters on whether they call them they, he, or she.
I've heard both. That's why I was like, did I get it wrong before? I don't know.
They just don't care.
Fair.
Okay. So, wait, there's one that's not showing. What the shit?
Is there 6?
I count 5.
Oh, there is. It is showing then. Okay, it just looks like it's.
I see 5.
Looks like this one looks like it's see-through on the audience screen for some reason.
Looks normal to us.
It's a little see-through, but I just figured that was because of how dim the light was.
Yeah, I think it's because it's Explorer mode is on and it's at like the edge of the vision, so Explorer mode's kind of kicking in. It kind of lets you see the ground underneath because part of it's not visible, I guess. Okay. So, what are you doing, Lucero? Where'd I put the turn order? Why did it disappear?
It just disappeared. I was about to ask that. Yeah.
What happened? Let me see if I can bring it back up.
It should just, yeah.
That was weird. I don't think I touched it. All right. Sorry to interrupt. You go ahead.
Lucero is going to keep their hammer in their hands, but having never seen these things before, they're going to just use the rest of their turn to watch them.
Okay. Quartz.
They don't want it to end up being like the statues incident all over again.
Yeah.
Did these things like slide down from the walls? Did they fly down? How do they appear?
They dug themselves out of the ground.
Oh, okay. Quartz is going to use her program to create smoke, similar to how she did earlier.
30 by 30. Does it stay?
It's just an illusion, yeah.
Okay. It's around you.
Yeah.
Let me just give you an aura. It's probably the best way to handle it. 30-foot radius or 15-foot radius?
It's not an aura.
It's a
the
cube.
illusion stays where I spawn it, basically.
But it spawns on you.
Right.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
when I move, it doesn't move with me.
Okay. I'll just draw a shape then.
That's not right.
I'm
Also not right. What?
I'm grabbing a. I can change the size if it's supposed to be like that big. I think, is that right?
Yeah, but
6 by 6.
not centered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll center it. I gotta zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. All right. Centered on you, Quartz. Boom. Like that. Maybe a little bit further this way. 2, 3.
Lines are allies.
It's actually too far. It's actually one less square. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, one less square up and down. So it should be.
Yeah, it's weirdly centered. Pick a corner you want it in, Quartz.
That's fine.
Okay.
And then as free object interaction, she's gonna grab her broom and she's gonna fly up 30 feet in the air. And then just wait. Because she's not sure what these things are.
Okay. All right. So smoke, ball of smoke. What does it do? Just blind? Is it total obscurement?
It's an illusion. So I mean,
I think
however you
smoke
wanna
would
rule
normally
it.
be total illusion or total
Yeah.
obscurement.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone who doesn't see through the illusion.
All right. That's your turn.
That's it.
Okay.
Does
Myrkrið?
Quartz warn everybody like they did last time they did an illusion? Through the mind link?
No, she's gonna assume her friends are smart enough to know that she's doing the same thing that she did last time.
I am just gonna go ballistic on this thing because I wanted something to hit for since I woke up.
All right.
So
Just a ball of fur.
just
And
a
rage.
raging ball of fur. I am not raging, but I am going
Yet.
to reckless yet.
No, but you are full of it.
That can be taken multiple different
Let's
ways,
see
dear.
How hard these things are to hit. 30.
30 hits for sure.
Okay.
And of course, your attacks are magical, right?
Yes. And it didn't. My third one for some reason. There it goes.
Okay, so hit.
Does 23 hit?
Hit. Yes, they all hit.
Yep.
4,
They all hit.
21, 44 plus. Is it 3 hits or 4 hits?
It's 3 hits.
Okay. So
Did it roll the? Why did it roll it twice?
It rolled damage twice on the first hit for some reason. I'll just take those 2 damages. I'll take the first 3 damage. So 44
fine, yeah.
plus 18 is 54 plus 8 is 62. 62 damage.
I
I think that's right. Is that right?
think 21 plus 24 is 44. Yeah, plus 18, 62.
All right.
What kind of like, so as Myrkrið like rushes forward immediately, the smoke pops up behind him, but he's already laying into this thing, claws scraping and sliding against the armor. Does it seem like how durable do these things seem as he lays into it?
I mean, you're breaking pieces of metal off of this thing and parts off of it. You almost bloody it in one action.
Okay.
It also, like, as parts get ripped and torn off, like light emits from them for a second. So there is that. Yeah. Anything
That's
else?
it for Myrkrið.
All right. Up next, we got hands stained with blood.
He's in the smoke.
He is. He can't see. Does he get to roll against the illusion?
It has to use its action.
Investigation check against your spell save DC.
Yeah, I don't think he would know that he can just like step 1 foot to the left and be out of it.
All right.
All right. Investigation against your spell save. Here's an investigation check. It's a 22.
Passes.
All right, so you can see through it now, right?
Yep.
Is he like, I can't. Oh, wait, I got it. And he levels the gun up towards Lucero. And like,
Shit.
it looks for a second like he's about to shoot Lucero, but then he just turns it slightly to the left and shoots past Lucero at the beetle on the far side of Lucero.
It would be
It
advantage.
did use this action.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, it uses action.
Use this action to see through the.
Let me
mist thing,
let me see if he's got any bonus. He has bonus actions, I think. I don't think he can shoot for a bonus action though. No. No. All right. Well, in that case, he will not shoot. He will instead. He'll run back and be like, all right, give me some cover. I'm going to lay down some hate. And then he'll move here. There we go.
So funny.
Uh,
He says, give me some cover as he runs from the cover.
Well, he didn't. Yeah. Well, he can see through it, so it's not really cover to him.
You would know it's an illusion now.
Yeah.
Oh, he would?
Yeah. They discern it as an illusion if they pass.
I'll move him here then. He'll put his back to Candor and be looking the other way.
Candor's on the floor.
Because I'm dead.
Oh yeah, Candor's on
Candor's
the
playing
floor.
dead.
Fuck.
He's
Does he put his
stepping on
foot
Candor.
Candor's back for stability.
And Quartz, you flew
Uses him
up,
for some added
right?
height.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
30 feet in the air.
Shoot. Then he'll move.
Is right
Then
next
he'll move
to it.
here. He'll move here back to Myrkrið while Myrkrið is laying into this thing. He'll put his
Sure,
back.
that seems safe.
He's putting his back to you, and he's like covering your back.
He's
That's-
brave. He's
yeah.
a brave little. All right.
His name
it's
is
a brave
Hands Full of
dude.
Blood.
Okay, that's his turn, I think. Curse Deception. Let's see here. Interesting.
Interesting if true.
She'll point a finger. Well, she has to make the check too for the investigation check, right? Yeah.
Yeah, unless she wants to walk out.
She doesn't know. She can't tell where the smoke ends. Investigation.
Or
She's not
Bloody
as good.
Hands could have told her.
She
True.
rolled
If
a
he yells out an illusion, they'll all know.
She yelled out she rolled a 12. I'll pick a direction, just have her move. 8. Okay, well that's not very good. 1, 2, 3. She gets out of the smoke. Sees these guys, and she'll shoot at this one, I guess.
She used her action to try and discern it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Does she might have bonus actions though, actually.
Probably not. There's not a huge amount of bonus action spells.
She's got some. I'll have a proper token made for this later. But I don't have one right now because I wasn't sure I was gonna be doing this. But here.
Spiritual weapon?
No.
Oh, I guessed.
This is what it looks like, sort of.
Oh.
She.
Interesting creature.
Here's the
Kinda
ability.
cool.
You gain the ability to call forth a howling creature of darkness to harass your foes. As a bonus action, you can spend 3 sorcery points to magically summon a hound of ill omen to target one creature you can see within 120 feet of you. The hound uses dire wolf statistics, and it's medium size, and it's monstrosity. So she uses a bonus action, spends 3 sorcery points, and summons a puppy. Let me mark off her sorcery points. Boom. Okay.
Myrkrið, you got competition.
There can only be one.
Get the dire wolf statistics up because I'm going to need him. Does it get its own initiative?
You should stay in the ability.
Yeah, that's. Let me look at it again.
If it does not specify, it'll go on her turn.
The hound uses the dire wolf statistics, and then it says
Statistics.
It's right after them.
start of its turn. The hound.
A roll initiative for the hound, right?
I don't see it anywhere, but I'll do that. That's fine. Let me just add a turn, then I'll roll it manually because again, don't have the sheet for this guy programmed yet.
Yeah, roll initiative for the hound, it says.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is what you're using.
Hound of Ill Omen, yeah.
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 Why is initiative not on its stat block? It's just Dex, right? Like Dex modifier.
It's just Dex. Yep.
So D20 plus 2.
Yeah.
All right. So initiative for the Hound is 11. I'll program that in the turn order for this guy. 11. And no. Whoop. That was weird. And I'll move him to the correct place. Okay. Okay. Bonus action. Action. Movement. I think that's all she can do. All right. Now it's the bad guy's turn. Well, the good guys. I guess. It depends on how you look at it.
The bugs.
This one here. Let me roll a d2 to see who it goes for. Abe Flo or Cursed. Abe Flo it is. Boom. Abe Flo, you're gonna get some attacks here. Beetle makes 2 flail attacks. Here's the first attack. It's a 12. That doesn't hit, right?
Fail.
Second attack. 18.
No.
No hits. All right. Oh, I missed something that these guys can do. I'll get you in the next go round.
That's not terrifying at all.
I love it.
I think that's all we can do for now, though. All right. Next creature.
All right, Canadian.
The one Myrkrith's fighting is gonna attack. First attack. 20.
Miss.
Second attack. 13.
Also a miss. Yeah.
The one up here by Quartz. Let's see here. Until this. Okay, so we get to choose a point on the ground within 60 feet and 30-foot radius. 40-foot high cylinder of bright light appears. We'll put it right back in the same place it was a minute ago. Different light, but that's fine. Here, I'll just give this thing a radius of 30 feet and 40 foot high. We're going to make it square. We're going to make it visible. Boom. So this is what this guy is doing. Okay, so everyone within that radius, please. Cylinder bright light appears there until each creature in the cylinder, when it appears or that ends its turn there, must make a DC 17 con save.
I'm gonna die.
Wait. Did he put the bright light in here?
He put it in the center where the other light was, like here. And it's 30. I gave it a 30-foot radius square, I think. That's what I did with it. You guys
So
can
it
see.
shines through the smoke?
So the really bright light.
Oh, right. He can't see
Yeah,
through
but
the smoke.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, if it's in the smoke, do we even see it?
Oh,
Or
that's
can he
right.
even put it there if
No,
he can't see into the smoke?
He can't put
Yeah.
it there. No. I'll put it here
Sure.
Oh no.
because he's sticking out on that side of the smoke, so it doesn't hit Lucero or Abe.
Yeah, you can see both. Yeah.
So the rest of you guys who are still in the light,
What was the save?
Okay, does it count if we are in it or if we can see it? Because I haven't made any tests to see through the smoke, just to make sure.
here, let me just link the ability. and we can all read it together. Beetle, choose.
Well, I mean, it's kind of up to you.
on the ground. It can see a 30-foot radius, 40-foot high bright light appears there until each creature in the cylinder when it appears, or that ends its turn there. Yeah, I don't think you have to be able to see the light necessarily. Through the smoke. Like, I think it still affects you if you're in the smoke. Yeah. Just the way it's worded.
Oh, okay. So concept. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think it matters if you
Yeah.
see it.
It just has to be able to see where it's setting it down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, I die.
You always die.
Now, you have evasion, right, Candor?
I nat one.
Yeah, but
This is a con.
evasion, right?
I can't see.
Oh, yeah.
I have to see to use
Well,
evasion.
Also, evasion only applies to dexterity saves.
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
only
that's
dex.
right. Yeah, okay. Well, if you fail, you take full damage. If you succeed, you take half. It's 8d8 radiant damage.
Well, yeah, I take all the damage, obviously.
41. So if you succeeded on the save, you take 20. I got to roll for hands here. Give me 1 second.
Do me and
you?
Abe and Flo need to do it?
No, you're not in.
No,
the
you're
light.
outside.
Okay.
Neither is cursed. Kid fails and takes 41 radiant damage.
But doesn't that also mean that this one has to do it? This one?
And this one.
Yeah, I guess it's
Say creatures of its choice, or just
Yeah, it does not say creatures of its choice, yeah.
each
Yeah,
creature,
each creature,
yeah.
including itself.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, including
Yeah,
itself.
Yeah,
sure.
including
Alright.
itself, yeah.
Well, I'll give them all con saves then. 2, 3. DC was 17. Make
The
fail.
2 made it.
Make fail. This one up here will take 40. What was it? 41 radiant. And the
Yeah.
other 2 will take 20. Let me just make sure that they're not fucking immune to. They're resistant. Okay. So
Makes sense.
they'll actually take 10. Okay. So this one will take 20. And then
Can you roll damage on one of the flails?
yeah, why?
They would have had advantage because I was reckless. So actually, the first one would have hit.
Oh, okay.
I just remembered.
Sure. Let me go back up to the flails. Thanks for being honest.
Yep. I just
You take
remembered.
7 bludgeoning, 22 radiant damage.
Dang.
22. That one hurt. Is it magical or is it mundane bludgeoning?
It's magical.
Okay. All of it.
Okay. The same way where when you were attacking them and you like broke off a piece of them, there's this bright light. When they attack you, they're basically like hitting you with their like sharpened appendages, and it's almost like a smite. Like there's a light that goes off when they strike you. Okay. So I did this one's turn. I did this one's turn. I did this one's turn just now. Now this one will go. See the smoke. We're not going into the smoke. We're gonna go. There was somebody over here to attack, so we're gonna go attack that person, I think. Lucero.
Yeah.
2 attacks. First attack. 17.
That hits.
All right. Yes. Whoops, I rolled initiative by accident. Ignore that. I'll just go ahead and do the second attack. Second attack is a 29. They both hit.
That hits.
First damage is 11 bludgeoning, 15 radiant damage. Second hit does 11 bludgeoning, 12 radiant. So 26 plus 23 is 49.
Any resistance to radiant, maybe?
No.
The last one is going to beeline for Cursed and start wailing on her. 2 attacks. 1, 2. First attack hits. She takes 7 bludgeoning. When the light goes off when it hits her, she howls with pain and hisses. You see part of her skin get burned away. So she takes 7 bludgeoning and 38 radiant damage. And she's bloodied. Okay. That is their turns. That's all of them. All right, Candor.
Time to stop playing dead.
No. Well, I can't do a whole lot because I have to see if I can see if it's fake. What was that? What is it again?
The illusion? I think you're good because you know it's an illusion, right? Because you have the
No, I don't.
I thought somebody
Quartz
said
didn't
it.
tell
No,
anybody.
he literally did not tell anyone.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
That's why I asked at the beginning, but
Sorry, what
So
was
even
it was
those of us
insight?
outside
Or
don't
what
know.
was the question? What was the
Investigation.
What was the thing I needed to fix?
Investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
DC 20 takes your action.
Nope.
Unless you remember that I did it before, but yeah.
No.
All right. Well, you still have a
Oh,
bonus
she did it on the
action.
That is
bridge
not a
before
thing.
we
You
went to
did
the
not
shop.
say anything.
That's true.
You still have a bonus
Anyways.
action and move.
Well, yeah, but now I have to move randomly, I guess.
That's what I did. I just rolled a die to see which direction I would go.
You can also perhaps use some sounds to guide you.
That's true. Yeah.
Wait, is that a concentration? The thing that program illusion?
No.
No, I think
No.
it's just a thing.
Okay.
Quartz, you were hit by that light, right?
It's not concentration. Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
I took 20 damage.
Okay. You got a shitload of health.
Lucero did just get hit, so they might have made some noise if you wanted to head towards them. I don't know if that's smart, but
I mean, just trying to think of
It's either-
how I would. Could I see where the origin of the light came from?
Yeah, you could probably feel it because it's burning you.
Cool. Then I run this direction. Because I run away from that light. Then.
Fair enough.
Doesn't put me in any great spot, but you know.
Yeah.
I guess. So what all is over here?
What can you see?
Not a whole lot. Like I see the whole thing, but I don't see a whole bunch.
Your dark vision is working, right? Let me just make sure.
Yeah. I just don't know what this is over here. There's like weird terrain.
Yeah, so there's just like some detritus left in the ground. You can probably see like a bit of embers, like where, like maybe there's like a volcanic steam vent or something in a couple places in the darkness over there. But there's like a wall. There's like part of the canyon jutting out here. The walking path kind of continues on through this area. Basically.
Okay.
There's
Then I'm going
there's-
to bonus action disengage and go over here to hide, but I can't hide this turn.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Where did I start out? Here. Never mind. That's all my movement. Still prone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
you can't throw a dagger and
Hello.
teleport to it or anything.
You still have an action.
No, I don't have an action.
No,
because
he
I
used
tried
his
to think.
action.
He has a
Yeah.
bonus. He has a
Oh.
bonus action.
Teleport.
Well, I don't want to because I only have 2 psionic things left.
Also, if you're a rogue, you can
Just gonna
bonus
say-
action dash, which will get you another 30.
Yeah, but then I would get opportunity attacked.
Yes. Yeah.
I hope you guys don't
But
mind.
no,
if
I'm
I
just gonna stay
eat.
here.
I'm gonna eat
Okay.
while we're doing this. I've got food that's been sitting here this whole time.
Yeah, go for it.
Eat.
Eat.
End of my turn.
All right, got you.
Abe and Flo.
Abe, Flo,
Nice.
what's up?
All right. Abe and Flo will cast. Oh wait, actually they'll move first. They'll move. Wait, is this wall? Are these walls here?
Yes.
Think so, yeah.
Ugh, darn. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, how come I can't go up?
Are you stuck in a wall?
I think so. I can't move my token. Oh, there. Okay.
There's no dynamic lighting walls on this map.
Oh.
I didn't put dynamic lighting walls, but there are walls like the canyon edge and stuff. I felt
Right.
like it would just make it too shadowy if I put like dynamic lighting walls everywhere.
Okay. Can I shimmy myself like right on that spot that on the right foot? They are small creature after all. Can I go through?
You can't move through an enemy's space. I don't think they're large creatures. They're not small.
No, he's saying he's small.
I'm
Oh.
small.
Can small creatures move through a large creature space? That might be a thing, actually.
I thought it was 2 sizes
Oh.
lower.
It's 2 sizes, but I forget what the actual rule is, yeah.
It is 2 though, no? I'm
No.
small, there's medium, and then there's large.
Oh,
Only if that
Yes.
creature
Yeah.
is at
I
least
think
2
what they're
sizes
saying is there
larger.
has
So,
to be
yeah,
2
he
sizes
could.
between you.
You can move through hostile
Oh.
creature space only if the creature is at least 2 sizes larger or smaller
oh,
than you.
okay. I understand. I didn't realize you were saying you were.
And it is difficult terrain, so it costs double.
Yeah. So I guess you can. Yeah.
So how much movement if I try to be on this line here? So
Where?
5, 10, 15, 20?
Where are you?
He's
Right
saying
here.
here?
Oh, you can't move there. That's a wall,
I
bro.
think that's in the wall. Yeah.
You're in the wall.
Oh.
I think
I
like
thought
that's all wall, that's wall, that maybe.
Like you could move to this square or this square or this square.
But you can't.
Okay,
You
Or
can't
this-
end in.
but I can't
yeah.
end there.
You can't end in their
Yeah,
space.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can't.
have you can move
Okay,
through
that's
it, you can't
fine.
end there.
That's fine because I have a bonus action to teleport me back. So I will move here for 20 and I will cast lightning bolt. From this line, from my line to the one on top of Lucero.
Okay. You're not hitting cursed then?
No,
Okay.
we're
so,
not doing that.
So you're just trying to hit these two.
Correct.
Okay.
Nice.
So they got to make dex saves. Is that right?
Oh wait, why am I using ambience? Yes.
All right. That's a crit fail. And a 14. They both fail, right?
Correct. 12th day of DC is 19. So I'm rolling the dice. That will be lightning damage and a failed save.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I forgot about this earlier, too. When you start your turn, I need Creature starts a turn within 30 feet of the beetle must make a wisdom save. Provided the beetle isn't passing on failed save, the creature is charmed.
Okay.
You're charmed. You can repeat the save at the end of your turn.
That's me.
Wisdom save.
You have advantage of wisdom saves. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do.
Correct.
There you go.
Saves.
Yeah, Myrkrið, you have advantage too, but you can wait till your turn, I guess.
So they will take 34 lightning damage, and I will use my bonus action to teleport back to where I started.
Okay, 34 lightning
Using
damage.
And then if they are flammable, wait, it says something there. Flammable. Where does it say? The lightning ignites flammable objects in that area that are being carried.
Okay. I mean, they're made out of metal, so I don't think that they're.
Okay, they're somewhat resistant. Okay.
No, they're not resistant. They take
Not
full
in Pokemon,
damage.
bro.
But they just don't catch fire.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't ignite this
Alright.
like ley line.
It also
does
says that aren't being worn or carried.
No, the line is actually made of gold.
All right. That ends my turn.
All right. Up next, we got Lucero. Lucero, I need a wisdom save.
Wait, how far is Lucero?
They're right on top of me.
Oh.
All right. Once you've saved-
9, 11. Never mind, I can't.
Once you've made the save, you're immune. So, however, Lucero is charmed. Charmed
That means I
condition.
don't-
Charmed condition.
That means I can't do anything, right?
Charmed
Can't
creature
attack them. Yeah.
can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on ability checks to interact socially with you. So there's that.
Do you have to do it for each beetle?
We're in the
Let me
we're in
look
the
at-
range of quite a few.
Is it towards all the beetles or just that specific beetle?
Let me look at the wording.
It says immune to this beetle's aura.
Yeah, that's what it says. So
So
you have to save on all of them.
so we're all gonna do 15 saves before our turns. It's 30
Nah.
feet, right?
I'm gonna overrule it and say if you save against one, you save against all of them. You only get one of those; they don't stack.
Fair enough.
So then
Right.
she's charmed by all of them. Or Lucero's charmed by all of them.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
At least until she saves. I assume you get more chances to save eventually.
And the
My next
At the end of
turn.
each of their turns. Yeah.
So you can make the save now because now it's the end of your turn if you don't do anything.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
you're just gonna stay there?
You could
Yeah,
run away.
I mean,
You can heal yourself.
Yeah, you
or-
can run away and stuff.
You can cast the spell.
As long as you don't hurt them.
Well, really, the only place I can run is either 2 more beetles or to the glowing pillar of death.
You could investigate.
I don't have to worry about the illusion, so I'm good. So,
Does
yeah,
the pillar stay?
okay.
All right.
Until
well,
the end of its next turn or the start, something like that.
Mm.
so I'm good.
there's the ability you used for the bright
Yeah.
light.
Till the end, the start of the Beatles' next turn.
Okay,
So that's it for Lucero?
Quartz. What's up,
so,
Maury?
we have about 15 minutes before some of the players need to go.
Oh crap! Already? Jeez. Okay.
Mhm.
I feel like we just started.
Yeah, we just started the battle, but
All right. Well, Quartz, it's your turn.
Quartz is gonna fly up to where she's no longer in the
The-
light.
So like 45 feet up.
Yes.
It's 40 foot high, I think.
So that would
Yeah.
be 15 feet. And then since we're attacking these things, she's just gonna Ray of Frost this one.
All right. A 17 does not hit.
Oof.
Decently hard to hit. Okay.
And so it's 15 feet. She'll fly over to here, and she's gonna use a bonus action.
Boner
to-
action.
Bonus action to inspire Lucero.
All right.
Aw, thank you.
If you end your movement in that thing, you have to make the save again.
I'm at 45 feet in the air, so I'm above it.
They're hovering like right above it.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right.
All right. That your turn?
That's it.
Myrkrið, make a wisdom save. Did you already fail it, or?
I was gonna roll for the last turn, but then I realized it would screw things up if I fail. So
Well, you have advantage. You already rolled a 12, so we'll just take the first
10 and 12,
Right. You're charmed.
not my strong suit. Oh, and I heal a little bit. Actually, I have to roll separately too for my other thing.
Oh, did you need me to roll for the wisdom save? For the first turn?
Technically,
You. Yeah, roll it.
Didn't
'cause
take-
See them.
Yeah,
for
didn't
your
take any
program.
offensive action, but yeah.
You weren't
Uh,
within 30 feet of it on your turn, though. I don't think.
I wasn't on the
Yeah.
second turn, but the first turn I definitely was.
Yeah,
So-
I forgot it, so I'm not going to retcon it and go back all the way to the first turn.
Okay. Okay.
Myrkrið heals a little bit, and he's charmed, so I can't attack. He was just laying into this thing, so I
Yeah.
think he feels kind of confused.
Yeah.
And I suppose if I can't attack, and I know this thing is burning me, I guess I'll try and run away.
It will get
Not
attack
very
of
much like
opportunity.
him to run
on you.
away. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
he's my friend.
Yeah.
My friend
All
wouldn't
your
do that to me.
friends hit you.
As you take
I'm gonna
off,
try and yeah.
he attacks. He
I mean,
tries to attack.
his
you.
allies hit him, so
He fails.
No, he doesn't. He
misses.
tries. I don't even notice.
Yeah.
So that's my movement. This guy's made to attack when he can't attack. I'm kind of confused on what he does.
Yeah, it's. We never seen you in this situation.
How is this one looking?
How does Cursed look?
Yeah.
She's
She's been hurt. or
She's
anything?
definitely bloodied. Yeah. She got hit hard.
I can attack her.
She's technically been your friend.
I'll just dodge. Yeah. Well, friends.
She's been friendly toward you.
Yeah,
Relatively.
I'll dodge.
That's
it.
All right.
She's been more friendly than the little one has.
Yeah. The hound who got stepped on, I guess. The creature stepped on him. I'll put him here instead. Then I forgot.
He's
he was
shadowy.
there. Okay, let's see here. We can. Has advantage. Has pack tactics. It'll bite. It doesn't have very good to hit, but it does have advantage. So 2d20 K1, and it's a +5. So +5 to whatever. It's a 14. That is not enough to hit. So it misses. And that's its turn. I forgot it was even there, to be honest. I guess it would
Thing has its own initiative.
It should have also made a wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Its wisdom save is +1, so it's gonna fail. I'll give. Yeah, I shouldn't have even been able to try to attack. That's a fail. Make one at the end of its turn. +1. Fail. It stays charmed.
Oh, I forgot to make my save at the end of my turn.
Do it. Do it now.
Yeah. Got it.
It's still a fail. Okay. This one who can
Use
see.
my reaction.
Okay. 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 Use your reaction. What are you gonna do?
What are you doing?
I will like snap out of it.
Flash of genius.
Your charm. Yeah, that one.
Ah.
gives you-
+5.
Makes it at 18, which is a success, right?
Correct.
All
Let me
right.
link it, but it seems like I can't.
I assume that was at me, or was it at the girl?
At you.
Okay.
Okay. Hands stained with blood. Can see through the illusion. Oh man, this is. We gotta. I guess he's got to use the smoke as cover now. Move here because they haven't made their roll against it yet. He's gonna shoot the one that Myrkrið just ran from. It's a miss. He doesn't have advantage. Oops, I just opened up Abe's sheet by accident.
He should have advantage if they can't see him and he can.
Oh,
see
you're
them.
right. You're right. And that
That's a
would
good
be
point.
that would be just enough to hit. Magical. So he does 1d10 plus 5 piercing. Here, let me just roll damage. There we go. 9 piercing. It is magical. Okay. -9. And target must make a DC 15 con save. Here's your con save. It's a fail. On a fail, target takes an additional 4d6 piercing damage. 12. And immediately and in 1 to 4 days, the eggs hatch. Okay, so here's what happens when this thing shoots. It turns and it shoots back at the one that Myrkrið ran from. When it shoots, like a bug parasite thing flies out of the end of the barrel of this gun and hits. It starts screaming as soon as it hits open air, just like screeching and screaming. It hits the golden beetle guy. And the parasite immediately like secretes some acid and starts to burrow into its like chitinous chassis, like it's like metal gold chassis. And it burrows in or like squeezes in between two of the moving parts or something. Let me mark that with a red dot just so I remember. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the D4, I guess. Okay. That is hand stained with blood's turn, I think. Yeah.
This lady better do something more impressive.
Cursed, you mean?
Yeah.
She has to make a wisdom
I don't
save.
know. Reverse chest burster is
Oh, yeah,
kind
she
of
does.
cool.
She gets her wisdom save. She rolls a crit 20. So she's good there. All right, let's see here. Cursed. She's got some stuff. It's the first time she's gotten an action. This fight. I was gonna do something cool earlier.
You got 4 minutes. Do the cool thing.
All
We
right.
can finish the whole thing.
We can do the turn order and then
Round.
be done.
Yeah.
Why is this guy out of order?
Which guy?
Right? Why is that a
There's 2
6.18,
beetles.
and then
Yeah, there's a 14.18 and a 6.18.
There should only be a 14. I
What's
think
the
I
accident?
accidentally rolled initiative
Oh.
again earlier.
Oh, that's right. You
Nope.
deleted the one that you're supposed to
You
keep.
got rid of the one you're supposed to keep.
I got rid of the 14.
No.
I thought you said there was
Oh,
only
that-
supposed to be a 14.
No, I was saying I'm supposed to get
Oh,
rid
there's
of
only
the
supposed to be the
14.
6.
There's only
Oh,
the
okay.
6.
Oh, okay. I
Uh,
heard him say that too. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
She will cast.
it's okay.
this
He said that. It was just
on
Ooh.
this.
Need
guy.
sleep.
On Myrkrið?
No,
Ooh.
on this.
The only
guy.
thing that can kill me.
I think it's gonna be.
it
that
would kill
guy.
most of us.
Yeah, this one. Spell description. So target. Then she points her finger at it, and a thin green beam extends from her finger, striking the target. Does he get a save?
Dex save.
Dex save.
Yeah.
All right. It's DC. What's her DC? 18.
She's not
does that,
is,
yeah.
is she targeting the one right next to her?
No,
No.
she is targeting the one above.
She's targeting the
Oh,
one
that's-
Yeah, this one.
above.
Targeted
That
looses.
I think
Because
I was.
if she attacked the one right next to her, because it's next to the hound, it has disadvantage on that saving throw.
Oh, really?
Oh, she would know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she would know that. I was thinking she'd have disadvantage on the attack because it was right up on her, but I forgot.
But it's
that
a
it was-
save.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
it was
it's
a
a
save.
saving rather than
That's fine. I'll strike that one. That's fine. Here's his dex save. They don't not good at dex saves, but he succeeds
You were saying that.
God.
How dare you.
18s.
on a failed
wait,
save.
wait.
Uh,
Silvery barbs.
Wait.
Silvery barbs. All right.
Love
Here's
that
the
spell.
Silvery bards.
reroll the dex save. That's still a success.
Still a success.
Still a success. With,
Wait, no, it's at disadvantage, so it's the
No.
12, right?
It
No.
only
No,
rolls
it
once
doesn't.
more.
Yeah.
Roll.
Okay, so he still saves. On a success,
Or-
does it just not do
Yeah.
anything?
On a failed save, the target
Uh,
takes. Yeah, it's a save or suck, I think.
Dang.
Yeah, I think
Nothing.
you're right. The creature, so she shoots a disintegration beam. The creature just dodges out of the way. Nothing happens. I'm gonna check the wording again just to make sure. Dex on failed save. If this damage reduces. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Well, there goes her 6th level spell.
happens.
She can't move. Does she have any other bonus action stuff? I mean, she's got some bonus action spells, but what about not cantrips though?
Um, I'll give advantage to Sybil.
Whomst?
You.
Wrong. Candor.
All right. Well, I guess that's her turn.
Well, considering I completely forgot until even Flo pointed it out.
Yeah. All right, that's her turn. Up next, Beetles. So is it at the end of the turn that the light disappears?
At the end. No, at the beginning.
Beginning.
until the start of the
Beginning.
beetle's next turn. All right. Cool. That's the thing. Let me get rid of that annoying light. Aura 0. Not visible.
Despite the damage, Luce was enjoying it.
You shouldn't be.
Boom. Okay.
I could see!
You can see fine.
This one still can't see through the illusion, so he's going to try to with an investigation check, which is
ECA 20.
Wisdom? Because he doesn't have the skill.
No, investigation is intelligence.
Intelligence. All right. Let's fail. This one will run here and attack the homunculus, I guess. How much HP does
It's
that
already
one-
dead.
Oh, okay.
It's dead.
Well, then we'll move here and attack you. Abe and Flo. 2 flails. 1,
Okay.
2. Say 23 and a 14.
23 hits.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Here.
Screen.
Ooh.
You take 11 bludgeoning, 25 radiant.
26.
It has no
6.
mouth and must scream.
This one here is going to also attack you. 2 more attacks. 1, 2. 25 and a 22.
22 misses, but the 25 hits.
All right, you take another 13 bludgeoning, 19 radiant. This one here.
That is 33.
Let's see. I think it's gonna attack the hound first. Probably gonna kill it in one shot. That's a hit. For 29 damage total. The hound actually doesn't have the... I don't think it has weakness to radiant. Let me check.
It does not. It's just a normal direwolf.
That is a voice.
You know
effect.
you're
That's also
That's a voice effect you're using. You've got a voice effect on.
Oh, I don't know how that got turned on.
It's been on for a little bit there.
All right.
Has it?
The hound also. Did you give the hound?
It has temporary
hit
HP.
points?
Yeah.
It has
That's what I was
temp
gonna say.
HP?
Equal to half her
Yourself.
sorcerer level.
Oh. Well, then it has an additional...
Wait, she's a sorcerer?
She sorcerer points earlier.
She
Yeah.
uses shadow magic sorcerer. Yeah, that's what she is.
And do meta magic?
She can do meta magic, yeah. She has meta magic. But she also is like a mix between that and like a sidekick, kind of like Ishu was. Okay, so it gave the hound its temporary HP back. It gives half her sorcerer level. I'm gonna assume she's the
Yes.
same level as you guys, so that'd be 7. So I gave it 7 extra temp HP. It has 15 HP left now. It'll get to attack again. So here's another attack.
Could it,
That's a
did it
hit.
save?
Kept her
on the
alive.
Charm?
It's the beetle's turn.
It's the beetle's turn, yeah.
Oh.
And it
That would be
kills it.
great if it had if it
It's
ran the
dead.
chance of charming itself.
It's very dead. This one is gonna attack you, Lucero.
Yay.
1, 2,
Oh,
26 and
Sure.
23.
Yeah, they both hit.
All right. You do have shield. I don't know if that would help you right now, though. No. Okay, so 29 from the first one, plus another 28, so 49, 58,
57.
57 damage total.
Oof.
how do you die, Lucero?
Yeah,
Oh,
three,
oh,
I have 3 HP.
3 HP.
3 HP.
I am ready to fall over. A stiff breeze will knock me flat, but I am holding on.
Oof.
All right.
And these things have 120-ish HP each, and we've only hurt one of them. Well, I guess 3 of them.
This one failed the check for the smoke, right? That's what I did with that one.
Yeah, he used his action to investigate.
He still could move though.
Mhm. I would imagine he wouldn't move through the smoke, so he'd probably stick to the outside.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Well, he saw his buddy go the other way, so.
Or that, yeah.
Let's see. 5. Yeah, it kind of makes sense to go that way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40. I think it's their speed, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Candor, you're up.
Well, first off, I need to do the thing.
The wisdom save.
Can it? There we go.
That's a
Nope.
fail. All right, you can still move and stuff though. I thought you already beat the charm for some reason.
Nope. You didn't have me do it, and I
Oh.
didn't start within a space of them.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, it's just been that long since it's been my turn. This is only my second turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, you can still move and bonus action and action. You just can't attack the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do my original plan. Bonus action, disengage. I guess I'll stand up then. Since then that won't do anything weird. And then 5, 10, 15. And then dash. 5, 10. I don't know how far out I can get over here.
I mean, yeah, you can go right there if that's where you want to. You got plenty of room to move around over there.
So, like, would that be okay too?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, that's my turn then.
All right. Diviners.
All right. You can hear Abe's voice saying, like, "Am I in my nightmare? Why are bugs trying to get close to me?" They grab their pendulum on the floor. Technically now a jewel piece. And they start I have a question. If I cast like a reaction spell, can I still use an action to cast a spell, or
Yes.
how does that work?
Yeah.
I can.
Oh no, you can't
Okay.
cast. You
Wait.
can't cast 2 spells on your turn, but it's reaction. I think it should be fine.
Yeah, your turn restarts at the start of your turn. So if you did a reaction last turn, that's fine. You can cast a spell.
Yeah,
now.
You
but
regain
how
your
about-
reaction at the start of your turn. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But can I, like, what if somebody attacks me and I cast like a reaction spell?
If you were to cast shield
I
during
still
your
cast it?
turn, it would then you wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to cast a leveled spell because it's still during your turn.
Okay.
It's a
That's
really
fine then.
crappy interaction.
Yeah. However, like the flash of the flash of genius thing you use doesn't count as a spell. I think so.
Right. All right. I'll just like do I'll use my bonus action to
Okay.
regain temporary hit points,
When you take
and
a
then
step,
I will
yeah, you take a step
step
away.
here
You get an attack of opportunity.
correct,
Here's
and
that.
I'll move here.
28. I'm assuming that hits
That hits.
for
Nice.
31 damage.
31 minus 15, so minus 16.
Minus 15.
Wait, why?
Because I got temporary hit
You did
points
temporary hit points.
Oh,
Okay.
as a bonus action. Now I'm gonna use my last level spell slot to do lightning bolt.
Nice.
All right, now you get to hit all 3 of them.
Lined them all up.
All right. So 3 dex saves, which they're terrible at, but they did succeed on what's her names. So 2, 3.
Ready your silvery barbs. I tell everybody.
Nice.
Fail, fail, fail. They all fail.
What is your spell save DC?
19.
Okay, yeah, way fell.
Yeah. 18 damage.
Oh, that was
That sucks.
so bad.
D6s, and it's
Oh,
like
no.
4 2s, 2 1s, a 3, and a 5. Oh my gosh, that's bad
Nothing
damage.
higher than the 5.
That's bad
This
damage.
is your nightmare.
That's bad damage.
She's too scared to aim correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
well.
it's like in this deep dark place, the magic of the fountain just doesn't quite reach you or something. So this one's looking kind of rough, like he's getting there. The other 2 are pretty all right.
We just leave him alone for 5 days. He'll die.
He has 1 day, I think. he has
Oh.
1. Yeah. All right, is that your turn,
That's it for my turn.
Lucero, or do we want to call it here and play this out next week?
Let's
Yeah, I think
call
we
it
should
here.
probably.
Let's call it here.
All right. You guys want to see something cool really quick?
Sure.
Just real quick. I'm just going to show you something real quick. I want to show you what this map looks like. Let me
Wait.
turn. Let me turn.
Oh, you can turn off the lighting.
I'll turn daylight mode on.
Ooh. That is kind of cool looking.
So
Ramblin', is this what we heard you talking about in general?
Yeah. So this is the
Why
map
is
I've
it shaped like a
made-
dragon?
made with Midjourney. It's not shaped. Well, it's not shaped like a dragon. At least I didn't intend for it to be. But this is the place you
Oh, I
guys.
can kind of see it.
These are the place you guys
This
are in.
looks so cool.
So you made a map with Midjourney. Interesting.
Yep.
I mean,
I
Liz
made.
isn't gonna live to see the rest of it, but
I'm actually made like 50 maps with Midjourney, maybe more.
Nice.
Jeez.
dear God, Ramblin'.
No, I don't think we're going to be using all of them anytime soon, but I was testing it, figuring out what stuff you can do, that kind of thing. But yeah, I thought you guys might get a kick out of that. It's really highly detailed too, so I used like an upscaler to upscale the resolution, so I got some extra detail out of it. It's like 4K or something.
Awesome.
Really
It looks dope. I dig it. So thank you guys for playing. You guys are surviving. Let's go over experience really quick. Can't award you for combat yet because you haven't finished the combat. But I'm gonna give you guys 3 for RP. I'm gonna give you guys let's do 3 for lore and 3 for cool 2. So 9 total. I think you guys did pretty good today.
Just forget what our categories for XP are. Combat, lore,
Combat category.
something.
There's
P.
RP category. There's lore/quest category, and then there's rule of cool category.
Okay, so there's only 3.
There's 4: combat, RP,
4.
lore/quest, rule of cool.
Cool.
I got it.
so-
got it.
Thanks for hanging out and playing today, guys. You guys are doing great. I hope you're excited to see what comes next with this wacky show we're doing. If you're, I'm going to do shout outs again. So if you're watching on YouTube, the links are in the description down below. But for those of us on Twitch, you can head over to the Discord. It's free. And you can jump in. You can see new art that gets posted. You can see funny memes along with the shows. You can bug me. You can type me and I'll definitely see it. If you want to tell me something, you can tell me on the Discord and I'll definitely see it when I check the Discord. You can find me around the internet. I feel if you're watching this, you probably know who I am, or at least my name. So you can find me on Twitter, on all the things. You can check out some character art here at deviantart.com/Jessica Peguerero for Vash character art for Wolfrin, who played Myrkrið for you today, his other character on the show. And I guess if you want to find my link tree, if you want to find all my contact stuff, I'll link that too. It's got all the things I'm on there. I think that's all I got. Did I miss anything? Is there anything you guys want to shout out?
No.
Don't think
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Well, good job so far today, guys. We'll see. This combat's not looking really good for you. I'll be honest. It's not a deadly encounter. It is a hard.
Yay!
It's a hard encounter, but maybe I just didn't realize how well I built these things to counter you. I don't know.
This is also our 4th battle.
That's true. That's fair.
Of the
Without
day.
resting.
Like in a row, yeah.
That's fair.
And
Well,
also,
wait,
Quartz
no.
kind of
Sorry.
destroyed most of us, like action economy wise.
Yeah.
all right. Well, we'll see next
Gotta
time.
make it hard mode, right?
Yeah, this is a hard mode campaign. That's what this is. I think we all knew that going in. But we'll see.
Yeah, there's
you
a
guys.
decent chance that only Quartz survives. Flies away. Just vroom.
Yeah. Well, I wish you guys luck. We'll find out next time if you survive, though. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night.
Peace.
Right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good night.